Hello, hello. What is up? What is up? Let me post my story and stuff. Scott. Oh, Scott. Let me do this. Hi, Tammy. Let's go, Leafs. Yes, indeed. I should always have this ready, and then I just don't. I don't know why. Come on, story. Load. Oh, I gotta do that. I forgot to do this. Okay, let me pull up the game so I don't... Make sure I don't miss the start. Let's see. Download. Put the Leafs line up in Discord. There's a line from the Puckpedia. I would assume that they're the same as usual, right? Yeah. Where's Link? There it is. Here. Just make sure that's the right link. I'm putting there. And... Okay, cool. Alright. Oh god. I dropped my phone. And then we'll also... I don't need to ping my Discord. I think they know. Maybe I'll quickly ping. Takes 2 seconds. Alright. Good enough. Okay, sorry about that. Panthers are another team that has a crappy arena location. Is it that bad? Where's Emily Arena? Let's see. Emily Arena. Wait, no, that's Tampa's. What's Florida's? Florida Panthers Arena. What's it called? Emirate Bank. I mean, I guess it is a little out of the way. How far is it from Miami? Like downtown Miami? It's not... I don't know, I don't think it's the worst. It definitely could be better for sure, but... I don't think it's as bad as, Ottawa's. If we're gonna say to win the first 2 games of the series, people would call us delusional. Yep, they sure would have. I don't know if actually they would have used the word delusional, but they definitely would have thought we were crazy. Andrew Shaw is the future head coach of the Ottawa Senators. Yeah, you think so? Been interesting. We're doing the national anthems right now, so we're almost ready to go here. I think the Panthers could beat. Yeah, I mean, it could be better for sure. I don't think it's... it's kind of hard to, like, I don't know, I feel like it's difficult to build an arena downtown unless you already have, like, something there. Because, like, I don't know, like, where else are you going to put it? Game's starting up here, so we're going to hit the mute. Of course, Joseph Woll is in net. Stolars did not travel with the team as far as I saw, which makes sense. You know, I don't think you would want him to be traveling when he just had a concussion, was throwing up on the bench. So I don't really see Stolars making a return, honestly, in this series. It's possible, but I think it's probably going to be Woll for the rest of the series. All right. I guess, yeah, the Miami Heat has a... I don't know, Oh, here's Matthews! Oh, Nice almost just sprung Matthews. Now he's behind the net. Wraparound up front. Nice kicks it wide. And that one's played away by Forsling. Tanev back at the point. McCabe to Marner. Down low. And shot rebound scores! Nice! Gets on the board early. 23 seconds in. What a shift from that first line. Holy! Matthew Nice hates Florida so much. He hates the state. Matthews with the wraparound. It goes off the skate there of Nice. He tries kicking it up to his skate. And then Forsling clears it to the line. Tanev keeps it in. Marner comes up high. Throws it down on goal. Tipped off the post. And in with Nice. Matthews with the slick tip. It goes off like the corner crossbar and post. And Nice jumps on it. Now Nylander working his way around Mikkola to the front. And Pacioretty had his stick lifted. Leafs starting out hot here. Now Pacioretty. He'll settle it down. Riley up ahead for Tavares. Tavares with the shot. And that goes off the blocker into the corner. Pacioretty on the forecheck, poked away from him. Marcus Foligno, future Ottawa's ender. I can see that. Yeah, it's a great start so far. So Rodriguez moves up with Barkov and Verhaeghe. And actually, wait, no, who was that? It was Barkov and, Reinhart. Verhaeghe moved down to the second line. Turnover. Lawton able to take it away. Now Yarncroke to the front. And he couldn't get the shot away. Nice forecheck by Lorentz there. Steals the puck. Great forecheck so far here by the Leafs in this game. Lawton sends it to the goal. One went wide. Now Lundell. This has been the line that has been a problem for the Leafs. And Marchand comes away with the puck. Goes off the skate to Ekblad. Trying to jump on it there is Greer. Lundell behind the net. Comes out front and shot there. Saved by Joseph Woll. So did they change this Luosterainen Lundell line? Oh no, here comes Nosek. So he's coming into lineup and someone just fell on Woll. Who was that? McMahon, give him some of that business. Come on. I need to look at the Florida lineup. I think this is completely different than what they were doing before. Because Gadjevich is in the lineup. Nosek is in the lineup. And they were not before. Oh man, just off the... that's a great job by Nice. I would have been pissed if the Leafs didn't score there. So yeah, okay. Rodriguez, Barkov, Reinhart is the first line. Verhaeghe, Bennett, Tkachuk, line 2. Luosterainen, Lundell, and Marchand. Okay, they do keep it together. Greer was just, I guess, out there prematurely. But it's Greer, Nosek, and Gadjevich. So they made quite a few lineup changes to the Panthers. Interesting. Tim Stützle for 2 minutes in a while. I don't know if they would, if the Senators want Stützle to leave. I think they're going to do... quite a bit to keep him. Rodriguez turns that puck over to Marner. And Marner up ahead to Matthews. Matthews coming in. Stops up, shot. And that's a left pad save by Bobrovsky. Is 8x8 fair for Nyes? See, people were saying that a while ago. And I was like, I love Nyes. I really, really do. But I feel like that might be too much. Oh, now here comes Ekblad in over the line. Across. And Reinhart couldn't gather up the puck. That one wrapped around and goes all the way down into the Panther zone. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on it probably a few months ago, but like honestly, it goes up every single game. Nylander trying to break through, stops up, shoots, and that is blocked. Forsling off the glass and out. Tkachuk trying to jump on that. Nylander helps out his defenseman, and now Leafs trying to turn it the other way. Riley, there's a shot, and up and out of play. Hey, Nick, how's it going? Matthews, 3 goals, 14 points in his last 18 playoff games. I know a lot of people have been criticizing Matthews. I saw quite a bit, but I also saw a lot of pushback as well. Yeah, I understand people's frustration with Matthews not scoring because that is kind of what he's been known to do. But he hasn't been bad. Like he's been good. He's been so good defensively. There's a quick shot off the draw, stopped by Bobrovsky. He's been so good defensively that, you know, if he's not allowing the other team to score while he's on the ice, yeah, you would still like him to pot a few, but like it's been good enough. Fast start, yeah. They had a really good start. Just traded Braden Point Reverse Retro 2.0 for an Alex Ovechkin 2.0. Nice. Both, I love both of those jerseys, so. Yeah, like that's probably a fair trade. So it was an icing call against the Leafs. And Leafs win the draw. Tanev will lift it high in the air. Laurent's trying to jump on that. He's able to put it down into the Panther zone. Leafs probably going to make a change, I would assume. They only got one guy changed. Now Lindell works his way. Actually, he got stopped up by Laurent. I thought he was going to get around him. And Marchand gets a cross over the line to Luosterainen. He holds on, tries to work his way around Benoit. And good play by Benoit there to take the body, which allows him to take the puck. Chipped off the boards. And here's Holmberg, who got demolished all game last game. And that's an icing call against the Panthers. I love the copper on the Reverse Retro 2.0 for Washington. Yeah, it's I love the Screaming Eagle jerseys. I think they're so nice, but like all of them, the white one, the blue one, even the red one, which I'm not a massive fan of, I still really like it a lot, but the black one is the best for sure. Domi off the draw. Tries to win it back, and I'll say that's a winner wing for the Panthers, but Domi does keep it in. Here's McMahon behind the net. There's a shot, and stopped by Bobrovsky, and there's Holmberg once again going down in front. Holmberg. I feel like Washington switched to the red one full time as their home jersey. Yeah, I would be fine with that. Like I said, it's not my favorite one, but I know a lot of people do like it, and I'd be fine with it for sure. Matthews off the draw, and that's going to be a hand pass, yeah. Marner tried to glove it down, couldn't put it on his stick. Matthews touched it. They're talking a lot about Bobrovsky. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to jinx it. You head down to Florida tomorrow. You should try and see if you can go to Game 4. If you're able to. I know you said you were looking at it, but that was before, that was a while ago. Forsling. Up ahead. Plays it down. Riley wraps it around. Now he's trying to get it out, and Matthews gets it up ahead of Marner. Here's maybe a little bit of a chance. Can Riley get there? He's just able to poke it free. Can't carry it in. In 2003, Senators had a year of agreement with the Gladiators. Interesting. 900 years? That's a long time. This is basically... Wow, McCabe has 4 assists in the series already. Interesting. There's Bennett. McCabe knocks it down, but Tavares couldn't play because it was a hand pass. Now Tavares trying to jump on it here. He does get it to Pacioretty. Now it's played out. Is that going to be icing? No, they don't call it icing. Oh, man, Verhaeghe lines up Tanev. But he's able to get it out. Nylander across the Pacioretty in front. Tavares trying to wrap around. Scores! John Tavares! What a play! Great job by Tanev. Tanev takes the hit in his own zone, but he makes the play, which allows the Leafs to go on the 3-2 rush. So here's Tanev. He sees... Oh, I don't think he saw Verhaeghe coming. He saw the other guy. He took a big hit, and then Pacioretty right across to Tavares. He couldn't get the immediate shot away, but goes for the wraparound. Bobrovsky diving, can't get there in time. That's a hell of a wraparound from JT. Nice shit, boys. I've been looking into it, but it may be difficult. Sunrise Sunday, as it's a 2.5 hour drive from my sister's place. Oh yeah, it's a little bit of a ways. Oh, it's a nice goal. They made Jones look stupid. Gotta love it. Oh, Benoit holding his face. Is there going to be a penalty here? Now Lawton gives a little shove to Greer. Oh, fuck off. Are they going to take both? Let's see what happened. I was reading the chat there. I didn't see what happened. I think they're taking both here. Because I saw from the ref. Or maybe they're just not taking anyone. Maybe that was his signal of just get the fuck off the ice, guys. Yeah, okay. I saw Benoit holding his face, but I didn't see what happened. So I don't know if there was a high stick or maybe like a little punch or whatever by Gadjevich. But it was Gadjevich in the area. Pacioretty has 7 points. Yeah, Pacioretty has been so hot. OEL around. McMahon able to tip it back into the Florida zone. 4th goal of the playoffs for Tavares. Nylander with 8 assists. Pacioretty with 5. Now here's the Rat Marchand trying to work his way around Riley. Riley able to knock that off his stick. But out front, there's a shot saved. Rebound! Yarncroke gathers it up. Gotta be careful with this line. Uh-oh, here they come again. Marchand took the puck away. Domi trying to get it. Comes back to the point. Forsling with a shot. Save. Rebound. It's loose. Marchand going down hard. Carlo trying to make sure Lundell doesn't jump on Wall. God, yeah, this line has been so unbelievable for the Panthers. Okay, Marchand giving a little cross-check to, well, it was like a little slash, more like to Domi. It was fantastic. At least win a cup when they have to add a vein to the crest since they haven't the amount of cups in the veins. I mean, theoretically, yeah, but we're still a ways away from. That's still a long ways, you know. We're not even halfway there. You know, we still got quite a long time, so. But theoretically, yes, that would be the case. It was kind of the same thing with, like, I know the Islanders had, like, the notches for their Stanley Cups. That's why I said if. That's true. That's true. You did say if. Yes, this is Edge 2.0, as you can see with the Reebok. This is the one. This was my 100th jersey that I got, and the original plan was to get Matthews on it and to make it a Matthews, his rookie game. I got this jersey like probably 4 years ago now, 3 years ago now, however long it's been, and I still have not got it customized because that's the way that I am. But I've been thinking about getting jerseys customized more often, especially my Leafs ones, because I've been talking with First Line Jerseys a lot more, who is pretty good with the customization for Leafs specifically. And yeah, I might send this one to him, my All-Star jersey to him. I'm sure there's another one that I want to get sent out, so we'll see. Because I've bought a couple of patches off him. Is it the felt NHL shield? Yeah. Yeah, it's the felt one. Did I just hear Tavares joked that it's like the Spider-Man meme? First of all, Tavares joking. Second of all, he knows about that? I'm a little surprised, to be honest. He's an old man. Marner gets it up ahead to Matthews. Matthews with Nyes. Nyes spin around, and Matthews tip save! Oh, man. That was a hell of a play from Nyes and Matthews. God damn. That was a 2-on-2 that I didn't really think anything was going to come out of it. It's Marner up ahead of Matthews, just 2-on-2 with Jones and Mikkola. Matthews and Nyes spin-a-rama, throws it in front, tipped on by Matthews. Bobrovsky has to make the save. That's sick. That was awesome. I have a shirt with the Spider-Man men all over it. That's funny. That's good. Yeah, Matthews is only 27. Yeah, he's super young. People who are 27 are real young. Real young. But no, that was Tavares, though. Tavares is like, what? It's like 34 now? You're 30? It's okay. I'm 27, so it's not like you're that much older than me. Oh, here's Barkov with it. Oh, man. Riley. That... If I'm any other fan base, that might be one of the funniest goals I've ever seen. Barkov trips and falls, fumbles the puck, and it goes off Riley. So Riley tries to chip it, it hits the fucking ref, and then Reinhart chips it to Barkov. Barkov trying to set it in front, and it goes off Riley and in. Carlo takes down. Oh my god. That might be one of the best tips I've ever seen Riley have. God fucking damn it, dude. Are you shitting me? Leafs are scoring for everyone. Yeah, I guess so. Leafs are so hot this game, they're fucking scoring everywhere. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's a good forecheck by the Barkov line, but like it's just a wild play. That's just like that. The bounce off the ref and then off of Riley, like that is crazy. That's just. Oh, Benoit rolls Forsling over, just completely destroys him. Massive check from Benoit. Tavares gets it up for Pacioretty, sent in. Nylander on the forecheck. Marchand trying to run Nylander over, but He saw that coming. He dodged the check. All right, let's not have that gain them some momentum. That is such a shitty goal. Let's not have that be the difference maker here. Yeah, Tavares is former Islander. Nice cut off there by Yarncroke. Now Lorenzen stops up, plays it in deep. Lawton going after it. Yarncroke in there as well, battling for it behind the net. Comes out front, and it's still loose. Now Bobrovsky holds on as Lawton and Yarncroke were trying to drive to the front. Yarncroke's halfway in the net. Oh man, I think the Leafs might be going to the power play. That's a big hit by Benoit. Just demolishes Forsling. Just absolutely destroys him. Holy. And yeah, Nylander just gets out of the way of Marchand's hit. The NHL is so screwed now that the Blackhawks are the new Popes team. We can now say we had the hockey gods behind us. That's funny. That's funny. So Tkachuk is going to get a roughing call here. So Leafs will go to the power play. Leafs power play hasn't been very good this series so far. They did have the one power play goal last game, but Tavares wins the draw. Marner shot. Tip save there by Bobrovsky. Oh, and now Tavares getting roughed up by Forsling. So clean win by Tavares. Matthews and Marner were going after it, but Matthews lets Marner take it, and just a quick shot. 1 for 8 in this series are the Leafs. So not phenomenal, but now Tavares gets waived, so Matthews will come and take the draw. That one, draw won by the Panthers, and they're able to clear it. They have to get a Pope Blackhawks jersey. Now Matthews, he'll gather it up. Gets it across to Tavares as they gain the zone. Tavares back for Marner. Marner to Nylander. Down low for Tavares. Back for Nylander. Nylander up high. Down for Tavares again. His shot saved. Rebound. It's loose. Another stop. And now that will get cleared all the way down. Woll out to play it. He'll hold on. He doesn't decide to pass it up. 1:15 gone, or 1:15 left, sorry, in this power play for the Leafs. Nylander will drop it off there. Matthews gains the zone across there. Back for Matthews! And that's tipped wide. Lundell. Nice forecheck there by McMahon. Puck comes back to the point, held by Marner. Marner down for Nyes. Nyes trying to work his way around Jones. Matthews helping him out, and Lundell will come away with it. Anton Lundell, he'll just backhand on it. Oh, hey! Lundell checks Marner. That's got to be interference or something. Let's take a look at the chances for the Leafs on the power play. Tavares with the quick shot. There's so many bodies in front, no one can get the rebound. And there's the Matthews tip that just goes wide. I want to see. So, yeah, here's Marner. Dude, how is that not a penalty? That is so fucking dumb. That is so stupid. Whatever. Leafs will win that drop, goes back down on Woll. It's the second unit out there now. 30 seconds left to go on the power play. Let's see if they can get something out of it. Gets ahead to McMahon. McMahon around. He gets checked by Ekblad. And that gets up and over OEL, so that'll be played out. Florida's on their chance. Yeah. That's going to be offside for the Leafs. So, Matthews line coming out here. Are they going to... Probably just going to have regular D out. Yeah, it's OEL out there right now. Only 10 seconds left on the power play, so... That one gets all the way down on Wall. And that is going to do it there for the power play. 2 shots on it, so... A big kill for the Panthers. Leafs trying to keep the pressure going, though. On the forecheck, Marner gets it to Matthews. Now it's back to the point. Tanev holding across for McCabe. McCabe to Marner. Marner up top holding. Shoots it. Stopped. It's loose. Nice. Gets it back for Tanev. McCabe. His shot goes off of a skate. Down behind the net. Mikkola battling there with Matthews. Mikkola gets it up to Reinhart. And that is going to be played out. Here's Rodriguez. And he overskates the puck. Reinhart brings it in. And Rodriguez will dump it down to the near side. Schmidt with a shot. Oh no, I thought he was going to shoot. He had a lane to the net. He passed it across and Lawton was there. I don't know why he tried to pass that. Maybe because it was such a wide open lane, he didn't think that he'd be able to beat Woll. I'm not too sure. Schmidt dumps it in. Out front! And that missed Bennett. Another shot by Kulikov gets blocked. Schmidt down low. Here's Tkachuk. That one played back to the line. Kulikov. Now here's Schmidt. Shoots. Stopped. And Carlo's going to get a penalty as Tkachuk is down on the ice. Tkachuk is trying to do everything to make sure that his face bleeds. Carlo's cross-check gets up into the chin of Tkachuk and he goes down like he just got shot. We got to send that guy to the hospital. He might need some major jaw surgery after that. After the way he went down. I mean, geez. Prayers. Prayers to Tkachuk. Fuck that guy, dude. I like the Savannah Ghost Pirates green and white jerseys. Green, black, and white jerseys. Yeah, those ones are sweet. I do like their jerseys quite a bit. They're very nice. So, big penalty kill here for the Leafs. Their penalty kill has not been fantastic. We'll see what they can do. Stars and Jets tonight, right? That is the other game. Let me double check. Yeah. All right. Joseph Woll, he's 4-1. 170 goals against average, 939 save percentage, and playoff starts. So Panthers power play. That's Hildeby on the bench. So it's interesting that Murray's not on the bench. It's Hildeby. Barkov to take the draw against Matthews. Barkov gets waived, and so it'll be Verhaeghe now. 6 for 21 on the power plays. The Panthers in these playoffs. Leafs do win the draw back, but Reinhardt gets a hold of it. Here's the shot, saved by Wool as he comes across and robs Tkachuk. And now Tanev, he fanned on the clear. That one played wide. Now comes to Barkov. Verhaeghe down for Barkov again. Sends it back to Jones. Across for Reinhardt. He's getting pressured by Matthews. His shot went wide and it ricochets back out. It was a short side shot by Reinhardt there. Now he's the one that picks it up, tries to work his way in, gets it to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe down. Now comes to Tkachuk on the other side. Tkachuk pressured by Yarncroke. Barkov behind the net to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe, Barkov. Finds Tkachuk behind the net. Sends it to Verhaeghe here on the far side now. Tkachuk, once again, they swap positions. Tkachuk across, Barkov holding, shoots, and that one's stopped by Wool. Still in the zone, though. Down low. Now Tkachuk with it. That shot missed the net. Barkov able to hold the zone. Jones getting pressured by Nyes across. Here's Verhaeghe with that shot. And that one, I think maybe hit a body and went wide. Barkov. Pressure from Florida. Leafs can't get any puck. Now it's off of his skate and goes wide. Reinhardt. Leafs are like dying out there. Now sent in front. Here's Verhaeghe off the post. Florida comes close, but it's still held in. Barkov with it now. His shot blocked. Barkov keeps it alive. Now sent across. These Leafs penalty killers are dead, tired. They do kill off the penalty, but it's still in the zone. Nyes trying his best to get to the point. Carlo gets it to Nyes, and Nyes just gave Buddy hell of a play by Nyes to get to the red line and dump it in. Leafs kill off the penalty. Desperation. Now Panthers are coming right back. Here's Lindell, stop, rebound. Oh, and Marchand whiffs on the secondary opportunity as he had a wide open net. Tanev takes a big hit. Panthers keep it in. Marchand gets it to Forsling. Sent across and tipped there by McCabe. Sends it up and out of play. Oh, man. Oh, here's the Reinhardt shot off the bar. And then Marchand, he had a wide open net and he just fanned on it. So the Leafs somehow managed to kill off that power play. They show made CCM jerseys from 2005-2007. Nice. Desperation from the Leafs, but able to hold on. And that was such a huge tip from McCabe as well, because even though they got the change and it was all fresh guys out there for the Leafs, the Panthers had all the momentum there. And especially since it's a commercial break here, it gives the Leafs some time to settle down a little bit and hopefully not have the Panthers get so much momentum off of that power play, because they had a hell of an amount of chances. It was real close. Too much for pure energy. We need to work on that. Chill. I said the finals, right? If we get to the finals, they'll be different. I got work tomorrow, too. I can't go that crazy. Actually a decent amount of Leaf fans in attendance here. Not an insane amount, but there's a couple. Shot attempts are 21-20 in favor of the Panthers, but Shot on goal is 11-7 for the Leafs. 14-15 are face-off ones in favor of the Leafs. And there's another face-off one for the Leafs. Ekman-Larsson gets it across. The Leafs are able to get it out, but that's going to be an icing call. So we'll redo an offensive zone draw for the Panthers. For every goal scored, you take a shot of Fireball. I could. Just drink Gatorade. I don't really drink Gatorade. I don't know if I've ever had Gatorade, to be honest. Not much of a Gatorade guy. Puck won by the Panthers this time. There's a shot, tipped, saved, rebound! And Rodriguez couldn't get a good shot away. Barkov to Rodriguez. Rodriguez turns, shot blocked, and Carlo can't chip it up ahead. Nylander was going to be sprung. Barkov to Ekblad. He cuts to the front. Nice stick there by Carlo. And now Nylander will give it away to OEL. OEL turns back. Carlo. Or McMahon. And McMahon had that turned over. Lindell gets it to Marchand now in the Leaf zone. Oh, Lindell tried to tip it by the side of the net. Tried to go short side. Luostarinen sends it to the far corner. Marchand back to the point. That one does just come out of the zone. Mikkola couldn't hold it. So that's a tip there by Barkov that goes wide. And then Marchand tipped by Lindell. Good job by Wool to get a blocker on it. And good job by Ekman-Larsson as well to take the body as the puck was in the air. Leafs win that draw. Now Tanev redlining in. Leafs need to get going here. They had a really hot start, but the Panthers have started to turn the tide the other way. It's fourth line against fourth line out there right now. Tanev, well, fourth line against third line, I guess. This Lawton line is kind of the third line at this point. Tip down into the Leafs end. No icing. Wool out to play it. Gets across to Riley. He gets checked there by Greer, but played up ahead. Domi with Carlo. Carlo will get it in. Leafs chasing after it here. McMahon with a big hit. Domi tries to throw on Verhaeghe. Now Panthers come the other way. Here's Mikkola. Chips it around Riley and goes in. Mikkola. There's a delayed penalty against the Leafs. Oh, God. What did they do? Oh, Domi is getting it. He just said that's a joke. Let's see. What was it? You're fucking kidding me, says Domi. Let's see. So here's Domi coming in. He gets a little high on Verhaeghe. I mean, like, I don't know. It's sort of a soft. I don't know if I want to call that a soft call. It's a call that I didn't expect them to make, is what I'll say. That's a call. That should be a call every time, in my opinion. But there's been shit that they've already let go in this game that I'm surprised they call that. So Florida wins the draw. Oh, and that Tanev had his stick being held, but Leafs get it up ahead. Marner, and on a breakaway, but Marner short-handed! Oh, and he puts it wide. How is that not a hook or anything? There was a penalty coming before Marner was on the breakaway. There was already a penalty coming up. I feel like there should be two. So Tanev does end up drawing that call that I said that there should be a call. So here's Verhaeghe holding the stick. He just is putting his elbows up against the body to hold the stick. Oh, and then he actually grabs it. And Matthews gets it up ahead to Marner. Marner on the breakaway. And here's Jones. Jones get his stick wrapped around Marner. Maybe not. Maybe that's not a penalty. It's close. But either way, it's 4-on-4 now. So that power play did not last very long. Matthews knocks down his man, but Barkov able to get it back to Ekblad. So 1 minute and 33 seconds of 4-on-4 as Barkov breaks out. Sasha Barkov drops it off for Reinhardt, poked off his stick by Marner, and Matthews will take a hold of it. McKay back for Matthews. I think Matthews is going off to change. Yeah, he is. So now Leafs are making a change. Panthers already made the change, so Tanev in behind his own net. He's asking Willie to come and grab it, and he does. He'll get it to OEL. OEL dumps it in. Tavares going after it here. Now Marchand with it. Marchand gathering up some speed, trying to work his way through the center ice. Trying to get around OEL, and he's stopped up, but he gets the puck back. Marchand dropped off there. Here's Jones to Marchand. It's tipped, and now here come the Leafs the other way. It's a 3-on-1. Nylander with it on the far side. Try to get it across, and Jones able to get it back. Bennett now for Jones. Here's Jones entering the Leaf zone. And now he tried to drop past that to Bennett. It didn't work out, so Leafs are able to grab a hold of it. Riley. His drop pass to Nyes. Nyes works along the zone. Try to get it down for Holmberg. Cut off by Kulikov. 10 seconds left on the 4-on-4. 55 seconds left in the period. Lundell will dump it in. McCabe. He takes the hit, but gets the pass across to Tanev. Tanev will pull back, and the Leafs do have a 13-second power play. Tanev's in his own zone here, so not really much. Oh, and Tanev turns the puck over to Schmidt. Schmidt will send it on goal, and that does it for the very brief power play. 30 seconds left to go in the period. Marner up ahead for Matthews. Matthews in on the near side here. Gets it back to the point. Down for Carlo. Marner. Oh, he tried to pass it back. Miscommunication. Wool out to play it. He just gets it across to Carlo. Carlo gets wrecked. But now here come the Leafs. Only 10 seconds left in the period. Marner gains the zone. Gets to the Matthews. Oh, and he puts it high. And now Verhaeghe, one last gasp. But he doesn't get the shot away. Man. Matthews, you gotta hit the net. I really hope that Matthews did actually get it on goal and Bobrovsky just got a piece of it, because if he missed that, I'm going to be pissed. There's a great stick by Riley that ends up turning it the other way. Leafs had the 3-on-1, but didn't really come out with it. Here's Carlo that just gets absolutely demolished by Verhaeghe. Ouch. They don't show the Matthews shot, so I'm not too sure what happened there. My birthday is next weekend. Instead of spending extra money on the crew, I'm going to buy a Made in Canada Prime Green because they're absolutely spectacular. Yes, the Prime Green jerseys are so nice, the Made in Canada Prime Green. They're close to the best. I don't know if they're my favorite. I really like, I mean, it's a bit of a hot take for some people, but I really like the Edge 1.0s. I know some people don't like the Edge 1.0s, but I love them personally. Yeah, 1.0s are my favorite, but yeah, I know some people prefer the 2.0s. I also like the old CCM authentic jerseys. Those are also real sweet. There's a lot. Nope, don't want to play that. We'll play some puck. I got nothing else to do. Nick Foligno's a former Ottawa Sounder. Did Foligno used to play? What am I thinking? I guess he did to start his career. For some reason, I remember him, like, basically starting his career as a Blue Jacket. It's funny. That was a good period for the most part. Riley misplay pissed me off. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. That was a... if you're not a Leafs fan, that was a very funny goal. Being a Leafs fan, not quite as funny. Not quite as humorous. All right. Let's play some puck. But yeah, I mean, it was a really strong start. It was a hell of a start for the Leafs. Damn. If he didn't put his stick on the ice, the puck would have just gone wide. Yeah, I mean, he was obviously expecting... It's a difficult play for Riley because he's obviously expecting, like, Barkov not to fall. And for the puck to actually, like, come out stronger. Like, I think it was a lot... It came out a lot slower than he expected to. Because Barkov fell, and he was he was trying to cut off the pass. Because there was someone... I don't know who, but there was someone there in front. Now, I don't think it would have got to him. But obviously Riley doesn't know that. I fucking missed it again. That's so funny. I think it's just an awkward play for Riley, but it does suck for sure. Dude, fuck me. I'll let him take it. Maybe I should go back and help out. I don't know how that ended up behind them, but I guess it did. Oh, what the hell was that pass? Oh, it's just out of my reach. Sorry, brother. Nothing on me. A little too hard. No one was in front. Fuck. I was paying attention to chat. I looked at chat and I saw the puck coming to me. I think of it like this, playing with the lead is a thing. That's true. It sure is. I just can't believe I fucking missed the puck there. That was terrible. That was so bad. It's so funny. Like, I feel like when I practice, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm not terrible. Like, I'm not good, but I'm not terrible. I can like sort of handle the puck ish. But whenever I'm in game, I just like whiff 100 times out of 100. I don't have that clutch gene apparently. I ain't got that dog in me, I guess. Oh, fuck, dude. It was in my skates. Charlotte Flair is my favorite WWE wrestler. Understandable. Oof, that's a risky pass. Right through the slot. Yeah, get it to me, get it to me, get it to me. Nice trip. I got it, I got it, I got it. No! Goalie came out. Oh, that one's chipped way high. Trying to slow him down. Oh, go, 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 go! Someone get it! Nice! Shoot the puck! He jumps! He jumps! He fucking hops! That is so fucking funny. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to tip that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get it up. Get it up. Get it up the boards. Get it up the boards. Chip it out, chip it out, chip it out. I'm William Nylander. Come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get it out. Huge, goalie, huge. Damn. Way wide. Okay, I chipped it around for my man. Now just park in front. Get it to me, get it to me. Send me it. Feed me, feed me. I fucking biffed it. I couldn't get my stick there. It was a hell of a start to the game. It was a great start. That Matthews line started off so fucking hot. Right from the drop of the puck, they were going. No, fuck me. Ugh. Alright, get it out. Nice pass. Nice pass. I didn't really accept it well, but it was a great pass. If I didn't fucking hold shift 24/7, I would have been able to jump on that one. That was a hell of a pass there. Oh, just to the crease. I'm sending it out front. Go to the front of the net. I'm sending it behind the net. Go to the behind the net. Just keep him. Oh damn! I didn't realize that. That was the end of the intermission. All right. There's 7 minutes left. We should be able to finish it. Oh god. Oh fuck, I chipped it too far. Send it in front. He somehow accepted that pass. Oh god, that was a huge... I don't know how he accepted the pass, but now it's tough. Oh, good save. Chip it out, chip it out. Nice, 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 nice. I'm on the breakaway. Damn, he fucking came so far out. That's crazy. I was trying to chip it by him. I guess I should have just tried to go around him, but I'm not confident enough in myself to do that. What does the first person cameras make you feel like you're playing a real hockey game? This is a real hockey game. What are you talking about? I'm on the ice right now with a GoPro. Go, 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 go. I'm sprung. Just trying to fuck him up. Get in the goalie's way. Who cares about goalie interference? Granny. Granny joined the server. Where'd the fuck go? I can't shoot this fucking thing, man. I was trying to pull a Kucherov. That was it. That was it. I was trying to pull a Kucherov there. For sure, for sure. 100%. Intentional. Intentional. Yeah, Wall was very good in that period. Obviously, he had no fucking chance on the goal. It's tipped in by his own player. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. What the hell is happening? Alright, go, Shorzy. You just tried to fucking Truba him. What the hell? Wait, one of our guys left. Oh, one of their guys left too. Slap drop. Slappy McShot. We just have all three goals in this game. They do. They do have all 3 goals. Dude, I overskate the puck so much. It's crazy. It's so bad. I need to practice. I need to play offline. I don't play this game other than when I'm streaming. I need to put some. I need to put some rounds in. I need to put some hours in. I need to do some morning skates. I need the coach to have me do lines. Like, it's terrible. Their goalie's coming out. Patrick Waugh mode. Ooh. Oh, what a pass. But he couldn't handle it, though. Oh, overskated the puck. He was me. What a pass. Oh, I should have had my stick on the ice. Just get your stick on the ice, dude. Come on. These are house league fucking plays. And I can't make them. House league fundamentals. Oh, sorry, buddy. I was looking at chat. That's my bad. Uh-oh. Almost cost the team the game. Sorry, Slappy McShot. Ryan Hart hit the post, and I was about to say, "Oh, you kidding me?" Clear that went in. Thankfully, it didn't. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, that did not. All right. That does it for that. Let's turn on the music again, just so we have something. Let's change this to second. I didn't even change it to first intermission. I kept it at first. Oh, well, I guess I'm skipping that song. Not intentionally, but I guess that's what I'm doing. In 2015, AHL Monarchs moved to Ontario, California. Came the rain. Yep. Oh, wait, no. Ontario. They moved to Ontario, California, and then the Ontario Reign became... I see. Gotcha. Do I wear hockey jerseys regular out in public? Any question after watching a jersey once? Does it ever feel the same? Because I've never washed a jersey, and I have 33 of them. Yeah, so I used to have a video on how to wash jerseys, but I took it down because I didn't really like the way that I did it. It's when I first started, so I wanted to have like actual footage, and I've been meaning to like record myself doing it, but I'm just so lazy, so I haven't done it yet. But yes, I do wash my jerseys. I wash them somewhat frequently. I don't wear my jerseys out as often as I used to. I used to do it like literally every single time I went out, other than when I was working. Now I don't do it as much, but I still wear my jerseys outside. I don't wash it every single time I go out. I probably wash it more often than some people, though. I'll say that just because I don't know, a little bit weird like that. But Yeah, honestly, if you just want to wash your jersey, just have it clean and you're not like trying to get any stains out or anything like that, all you need to do is just have your dryer or have your washer on cold is what I do, and then have the jersey inside out, and like just like basically your gentle setting on your washer and your on your washer there, and then don't put your jersey in the dryer. Do not put your jersey in the dryer, because that will ruin it. But yeah, if you throw your jersey in the wash and you have it on your gentle setting for your washer there, it won't be that big of a deal. It's possible you might have some like creases in the crest or in your numbers, but honestly those will come out. You just basically I iron mine, but you can also just put some books on it or something like that. If you are gonna iron it, once again, it's inside out. I use something to put over top of the area that I'm doing. I usually just use a white t-shirt, and then I just have the iron with a lot of steam, and I just keep it moving. I don't keep it in one area, just so you don't burn it. But I do plan, maybe sometime this summer I'll make that video, when there's no hockey. But yes, the second is starting here. So let's mute up there. And right, second period has started here. Nyes gets it out. Marner, he gets checked up at center ice and played back in. Tanev up ahead for McCabe. Plays it in. Second line out there now, so a quick shift for the first line. And that puck is going to go all the way down. It's going to be an icing call against the Panthers. But yeah, I usually, in terms of washing my jerseys, if I wear it a few times outside, or if I feel like it's particularly dirty, like I wore it to some place that I would feel is dirty, then I would wash it. But if I'm wearing it just to a friend's house, then I don't do it too often. Patch ready with a big hit there, but here comes Barkov the other way. Reinhardt dumps it in. That one goes off of a stick and up out of play. 2015 AHL Manchester Monarchs moved to Ontario. And Rain. I see. Now, Lawton to take the draw. Face off 17-8 in favor of the Leafs. That one does go to the Panthers, though. Bennett in the corner. Comes out. Plays it back to the point. Here's Kulikov with the shot. Stopped by Joseph Woll. Bennett and Benoit go hard at each other. That puck, good stick by Yarncroke. Gets it back out. Played right back in, though. Benoit tries to circle it, cut off by Bennett. Tkachuk battling there with Benoit. Benoit jumps around him and able to get it up ahead to Yarncroke. It's kept in, though. Now here's Bennett. He gets checked by OEL. Benoit now trying this near side again. Stopped up by Bennett. Reverse hit by Tkachuk. He stays on the puck. Now trying to send it out front. It's tipped to the corner. Bennett on it. Back. Here's Kulikov with a shot. And it gets blocked. I think it's in Benoit's pants. Yeah, now it comes loose. Here's Lawrence. Circles it to Benoit. Benoit, he takes a hard hit, but he's able to chip it out to Lawrence. Or Lawton, sorry. Puck comes right back, though. Here's Nosek. Tomek Nosek leaves it there. Shot by Greer. Saved. Rebound. Saved on Gachovic. Now a fake shot by Forsling. That one gets blocked in front. Ekblad. McMahon is tripped, and that is going to be a penalty. So the Leafs, not a great start to the period, but they end up drawing a call. So here's Nosek, who comes in, drives the middle, leaves it there. Quick shot stopped, rebound save. And then it comes to Forsling, who fakes the shot and actually hits Gajovic in front. So 2 big saves by Joseph Woll. And then there's the trip by Greer. Greer just gets the stick in the feet of McMahon. Leafs win the draw. Marner hard across to Matthews. Down for Nyes. Back up for Matthews. Marner with it. Here's Willie Nylander. Nylander. Marner shot. Tips. Scores! Tavares again! And I got... Uh-oh. Did I get side down? Give me a second. John Tavares with the goal. The tip in front. Thank God that tip went in, because the second that goal went in, I got logged out. Let's see. Do I get... Yeah, there we go. So it's Marner up high and just a tip in the slot by John Tavares, who's been so good at that. Marner sifts it right through the legs of Barkov. That might have hit Forsling on the way in, too. But it's John Tavares' goal. Yeah, it does hit off Forsling and in. So, tip by Tavares. Off Forsling. And in. Leafs with the power play goal. And Tavares, 2 goals on the night. Marner with the assist. And Nylander with another assist. That one does come out. I need to switch my clocks. Uh-oh. Riley, he takes a hard hit. Domi off the boards and out. And is that going to be enough for icing? Yeah, it will. Omer doesn't even try to chase after it. Marner recorded at least a point in 8 of 9 playoff games so far. That's good for him. That strength Marner coming through. Fourth career 2-point playoff game. Carlo battling in the boards here with Marchand. 2 former teammates go at it. Now comes to Marchand free. And good stick by Joseph Woll there. Stops Marchand from driving to the front. It is played down. And it'll be an icing call against the Leafs. But smart play by Joseph Woll. After a battle between Carlo and Marchand, Carlo tries to go after Lundell. He slides it through his legs, and that's a hell of a stick from Joseph Woll. Carlo off the boards. Is that going to be another icing? Yeah, that's another icing. Ekblad really milked that one. I mean, even if he did try and get it, I don't think it was going to happen, but... Domi 2 for 5 tonight on the draw. He's going up against Barkov, and Barkov wins it. There's a quick shot, and Woll makes the save. Reinhart right off the draw. Forsling keeps the zone, sends it down deep. Comes to the near side for Ekblad. He sends it out front. Here's Rodriguez. Oh, and it's on the line. Is it in? The ref is saying no goal. I don't know how that stays out. Carlo is basically inside of the net. He's trying to squirm his way out to make sure that you can't see the puck over the line. Rodriguez has shot here. So here's Ekblad, just swings it in front, and there's a shot. It goes off the pad of Wolves. It's squeezing. It's sliding right behind him, and it's a hell of a play by Carlo. Carlo actually plays it with a broken stick. So are they going to call this a penalty now? Because this technically should be a penalty. He plays the puck with a broken stick. The question is, do the refs catch it? They're going to probably take a look to see if it was even a goal. So the question is, did they see that the puck was played with a broken stick? But that's a hell of a save by Carlo. So Carlo saves the goal. I think. Well, maybe. Let's see. Let's take a look again. Oh, no. The puck does eventually work its way across the line. Yeah, that puck is in the net. Now, the question is, did they call the play dead before it crosses the line? I don't think they did. They did not call. I think that's going to be a goal for the Panthers. So here's the call. Yeah, they're calling that a goal. So the Panthers get one back. Carlo did everything he could to try and stop that from getting in. But it's eventually pushed across. So let's see if... Yeah, let's see if this is goalie interference now. That's the second question. There's like 5 different questions on this play. I don't think that's... I would not challenge that for goalie interference. Yeah, no, they're not challenging it. So, Panthers get it back after the power play goal from Tavares. And puck is dropped. So 3-2 game here. Now it's turned over by Tanev. Sent in. Luosterainen up against Tanev. He knocks him down and puck comes loose for McCabe. Matthews up ahead for Marner. Marner one-on-one with Mikkola. Broward Marchand coming back. His drop pass got off of or out of the reach of Matthews. Wild green alternate jersey. I'm not a huge fan of that one. Mikkola dumps it in. So Reinhart is the official goal scorer. Rodriguez with the assist, as he was the one that took the shot. So I would like Matthews to start scoring here, because that line has been gotten both goals now. That the new line of Barkov, Reinhart, and now here comes a 2-on-1. Bennett in front, and they scored. Tie game. Verhaeghe from Bennett. 2 quick ones from the Panthers. How did this happen? I wasn't even... Marner tries to chip it out. Bennett, he goes for the check. The puck does come out. Now it's a battle along the boards. And 2 players go on Tkachuk. Bennett is free. He comes and takes the puck away. And Marner, yeah, he was going for the play up. OEL tries to sprawl out, make sure there's not a puck, pass across, but just waits long enough as Bennett to find Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe has a wide open net. That. And a timeout here from the Leafs. So Berube with another one of these timeouts after 2 goals. He did that in game 1. The thing is, in game 1, they still had a 1-goal lead when he called the timeout. Well, we're back to a new game. 3-3 with 14:32 left to go in the second period. Now the Leafs need to get going here. It's the second line trying to battle here in the corner. Puck comes free for Nylander. Nylander tried to send it back to the point, intercepted by Reinhart. Reinhart will feed it up ahead. Now Rodriguez sends it down. Tanev. A lot of time and space. He plays it down for Tavares. Tavares tried to get it to Nylander. Nylander poking it down. Marchand will take that away. Now that puck goes into the benches. Not great. 1 minute and 4 seconds. The Panthers get 2 goals, so not amazing from the Leafs. I really disliked that third goal. That third goal was just... It was too casual at the line. I mean, they do get the puck out, but the second it comes free, it's a 2-on-1, and yeah, it's not great. Not great. So, ugh. Why must this team be like this? Yeah, I don't know, man. Not fantastic. They need to get going here. They need to get going. Because I mean, they got the power play goal, but even from that power play, like that power play was an offensive zone power play, or an offensive zone penalty for the Panthers. It was a bad penalty by Greer. Fuck, this man, fuck sakes. Look, I mean, the Panthers are a good team, all right? Like, that third goal is not great, but obviously it's not like this one was going to be an easy game. The Panthers were going to fight back, so they had a really good start. They needed to expect the Panthers to push back, and they did. The Leafs just need to get it back. This game, the good thing is that, yes, the Leafs did allow 2 goals in 1 minute and 1 second, or 1 minute and 4 seconds. But it's 2 goals that ties the game. The Leafs aren't behind. They need to think about it like they aren't behind, because they aren't. It's a brand new game. Just think of it as 0-0 at this point. That puck missed Carlo, and their shot by Nosek save. Moving on to 2025-26 NHL. Switch back to what's at home. They might. They probably won't. But it was a brief discussion, so we'll see if the NHL does go back to the Whites at home. I don't think they'll do it next season. Maybe the season after that, if they are planning on doing it. Need to get back on their toes big time. Yeah. Like I said, they just need to think of it as brand new game 0-0. They started out hot, so Lundell gets waived. It's Luosterainen up against Matthews here. And Matthews will win the draw back. Benoit off the boards. Nyes chips it out. And they say no icing, as they say it was tipped. Mikkola, checked by Matthews. Marner on the puck. Back to the point. Shot by Ekman-Larsson. That goes off of a body and to the side. Marchand had two passes that were tapped away, but Panthers do grab a hold of it. Mikkola in his own zone off the glass, and it bounces off Nyes. Marner trying to jump on that, but it was in behind him in his skates. Now Marchand gains the zone, drops it off, gets it right back. Marchand in! Good stick there by McCabe as he was diving across. Panthers still have possession of the puck. That should be almost too many men, I feel like. There's a shot by Forsling. Not saved there. Another shot tipped wide. Puck in behind the net. McCabe battling there with Luosterainen. I think he has a skate blade come out. Leafs need to make sure they get it in deep to have McCabe make a change. Here's Holmberg with it. Holmberg with a quick shot to hold on. As Holmberg kind of gets pushed down as he made the shot. So here's the McCabe block. Great job by him just to get a stick on it and not trip up Marchand either. And then McCabe right here, he gets away from Luosterainen. And there's the skate blade that comes off. And Nyes trying to help him out. That's funny. Nyes lets McCabe grab a hold of his stick so he can just drag him out. Tavares to take the draw here. And it's won by the Panthers. Flipped high to neutral zone. OEL trying to knock it down. And Pacioretty hits Rodriguez with that puck. Now Joseph Woll out to play it. Wraps it around. Rodriguez knocks it down. Puck comes back to the point. Sent down low by Ekblad. And that missed Tanev. Now Barkov on it. Barkov centering play. Tanev takes that away. OEL. Cross ice. Knocked down by Nylander, but he'll have to peel back. Now, plays up ahead. That's going to be too many men. Oh, maybe not. Is that not too many men? Are they not calling that too many men? Wow. They're not. That should be. Probably should be too many men. I'm going to say that. I'll be pissed. Leafs get away with one. Okay, all right. So a defensive zone draw here for the Leafs. First line out there against the Lundell line. Leafs have dominated the faceoff for the most part. And they're going to take Lundell out. So Luosterainen. Draw one by the Leafs. And Riley, lead pass up ahead. Just tipped down. Matthews going after Luosterainen. Jones leaves it there, and Panthers trying to get back out. Marner to Riley. Nyes will kick it in. Jones. Nyes on the forecheck there. Nice. Doesn't get away with the puck. Now Lindell the other way. Stick checked by Matthews. Matthews will get it to Riley, and he'll dump it in. Leafs are making a change as Mikkola spinning away from Marner. Fourth line now out there for the Leafs. Here's Marner in the corner with it. Sends it up front and deflects wide. Lorentz, he falls down on his own. Lawton trying to send it around. Yarncroke on the far side here. Battles with Mikkola. He's able to get it to Lorentz, who plays it to the near side. Benoit in. Lorentz coming up front. And that shot blocked. It's still loose. Comes back to Lorentz. Plays it back to the point. Shot goes off of a skate and high. Out of play. So yeah, Stars and Jets game 2 tonight. Rantanen, who's been unbelievable past 3 games. Have you ever bought a fake jersey and fell for it, then returned to owner? Because I did. Nice. It was nice, and most people can't tell the difference, but I just can't justify having a fake in my collection. I've been lucky enough not to buy any fakes. I started off buying from the NHL shop, and then I very quickly learned how to spot a fake. So, no, I've never bought a fake, thankfully. Oh, Domi just slammed down to the ice, and that is going to be a penalty as the puck comes in front. And yeah, it's going to be a hold as Tkachuk is trying to draw a call. He's going after another Leaf. Yeah, Domi gets just dragged down by his head. So a good draw by Domi. Let's see here. So McMahon going to the front of the net. He collides there with Bobrovsky. But now let's see what happens to Domi. Yeah, Kulikov, he just grabs the head of Domi and slams him down to the ice. I don't know what he's thinking. But Kulikov, he's taken a lot of penalties in the series so far. Another power play here for the Leafs. They're 1 for 3 tonight with 3 shots on goal. Tavares got the last power play goal. And Tavares wins it. Marner across to Matthews. Matthews across, back. And that one's deflected. Nylander trying to jump on that. Matthews, he's able to get it back here. Matthews to Marner. Down for Nylander. Back for Marner. Matthews in front, and that's denied by Bobrovsky. That will be played out. I would like Matthews to shoot that when he, right off the face-off there. But he passed it across, trying to get it to Nylander. Now Matthews with it. He gets it in for Tavares. Tavares back for Matthews! Tipped wide. Now it goes off the boards and just gets out. Marner can't hold the zone. Leafs are right back in. Nylander, he's able to get it back from Marner. Marner walking in towards the middle. Holds on to Matthews in the corner. Back for Marner. Nylander shoots, and that goes off of Forsling to the corner. Luostarinen can't get the puck out. Tavares on it here. Marner, Matthews. At the circle now. Holds on, gets it to Tavares. They switch spots. Marner with it now. He's trying to get it down low. Nosek gets a piece of the pass and is able to get it out. It's a good play by Nosek. Marner couldn't find anyone as they were all down low, and now it's turned over in the Leafs zone. Domi's able to turn it right back, thankfully. Only 22 seconds left to go here on the power play for the Leafs. They dump it in. Forechecking now. Goes over the head of OEL, and now Marchand one-on-one with Riley. Marchand tries to make a move around. Riley gets around. Stopped there by Wool. Marchand coming close to giving the Panthers the lead on a short-handed opportunity. That penalty is killed off by the Panthers. He's not able to capitalize on a really bad mistake by Kulikov, and now that's offside for the Panthers. So Leafs had no shots on goal. Riley actually does manage to get a stick on it. After being beat by Marchand, he turns around and gets a stick on it. So a little bit of a good recovery there. I'm going to run and get more drink. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. Ugh, jeez. How much time is left in this period? Because to me, this is kind of seeming a little bit like a survival period. Okay, there's fucking 7 minutes left. Just kidding. I was going to say, hopefully there's only 3 minutes left and you can just survive the rest of the period. There's almost 8 minutes left. Okay, no, the Leafs need to get going here. They can't sit back. Shots are 5-2 Florida in this period. That's crazy. Fourth line out here for the Leafs against the Bennett, Tkachuk, and Verhaeghe line. Schmidt off the boards and out. Up ahead for Tkachuk. Tkachuk gains the zone. Had that poked away by Lawton. Wool. Lawton can jump on that one. Now Benoit off the boards and is able to get it out. Kulikov knocked it down in the neutral zone. So Panthers trying to get it right back in. That one deflects. And puck and crowd. I deny I'm an Ottawa Senators fan because the Gwinnett/Atlanta Gladiators are affiliated since 2003, 2004 by ancient Rome, Roman Empire. Nice. Yeah, that's fair. Matthews able to win the draw. I need a big shift here from this first line. That one's tipped in. Bobrovsky plays it for Mikula. Nice forecheck there by Marner. Steals the puck away. That one is found by Jones, though, and now here comes Seth Jones. He'll just dump it in. Marner is able to get it to Matthews. Matthews fans on the chip out. Lindell grabs it, shoots, and put that wide. Jones keeps it in. Comes here for Lindell. He overskates it now. Matthews. OEL jumps on that, pinches, or plays it in, sorry. Now that top line changes. That one's dumped down. Wool out to play it. Gets it around. And now Tavares. Tried to get it to Nylander. It wasn't in his area. So the Panthers back on the forecheck here. That one is chipped out, but it's going to be an icing call against the Leafs. You can see that Paul Maurice, he's wanting this Barkov line out against the Tavares line. He's liking that. Where the Barkov line was usually going up against the Matthews line in the first two games. Tavares will win the draw. And a reverse there by Carlo gets it to Riley, who will just get it out. 6:05 to go here in the second. Oh, Paul Maurice is not happy. He did not think that was offside. He did not think that was offside at all. And he is pissed at the linesman. Linesman's trying to trying to explain it to him while the play is getting started. McCabe's pass, hops over the stick of Nylander, but Patches gets it in. Nylander, he fell. But Barkov will take hold of the puck. Ekblad, lead pass up ahead, tipped in by Reinhart. Cabe off the boards and right back to the neutral zone. Tavares trying to get around Ekblad. Now here comes the Panthers. They're in. Across to Rodriguez. It was behind him, and now Nylander gathers up the puck, sends it across to Patch Reddy. It's poked away from him. At least they're trying to make a quick change. I think they only get 2 guys off, though. There's a shot stopped there by Wool. Greer wraparound off of a skate. And now up ahead, Marner to Benoit. Benoit skates it in, plays it to the far side. Matthews on now. Marner can't hold the zone. Here comes the fourth line of the Panthers. There's a shot, scores. It's tipped in by Gadjevich, I think. So this Matthews line had a really hot start, and it has not been good since. Has this Matthews line been out there for every single goal? So Marner can't hold the zone. It gets past him. Here's Nosek just bringing it in. And they drive to the net, and that's... I mean, it's a smart play by both Gadjevich and Nosek. Gadjevich driving to the net. I mean, that's a tough one for Wool. You would want to save there, though. So Thomas Nosek. Oh, oopsies. Wrong one. First goal in 57 games. I gotta look at. Marner's a -2. Matthews -1. Nye is a -1. I don't know. It feels like, well, I guess they got the goal. So, yeah, they've been out there for like 2 or 3 goals, depending on. I mean, Marner's been out there for 3. So here's where you can start to maybe complain about Matthews a little bit, not scoring any goals. Because yeah, they. And this change up by Paul Maurice, I mean, he's changed the lineups and it's been very effective. Because the only effective line in the first 2 games I felt for the Panthers was the Lindell, Luosterainen, and Marchand line. And now you get a goal from your fourth line, who has 2 new players of Gadjevich and Nosek. You get a goal from your first line off of basically a shot from Rodriguez, who was moved up. Get a goal from Verhaeghe, who was not on the Bennett Tkachuk line. Ugh. Yeah, 3 unanswered goals, not great. Fuck, man. I am not... It's not been a good second period for the Leafs. It's been a really bad one. They're usually pretty strong in the second period, but... It's not been a great one. All right, there's 4:40 left to go. Let's get some momentum here. Tanev is out there with OEL right now. And yeah, it's Nosek first goal of the playoffs. Schmidt with his second assist and Greer with his first assist. Awesome. Sight. That one, it's offside. They don't touch it though. So the Leafs will grab a hold of it. Now Holmberg gets around Bennett. And he'll leave it there for Tavares as he goes on the forecheck. A hard pass across by Riley. It misses Carlo. So Willie now comes out as Holmberg made the change. Nylander, lead pass up ahead. Here's Pacioretty in. Tried to send it in front, and Tavares tied up by Rodriguez. Now here come the Panthers. Ekblad with it. There's a shot by Forsling. And that goes off of a skate. Back for Forsling. Forsling again. Sends it across. Shot by Rodriguez goes wide. Forsling holds the zone. It's down low. Barkov with it. It's stopped up there by Riley. Pacioretty up ahead for Nylander. And Forsling stops that. It's played back in. Riley in his own zone. Pacioretty will play it in. First line out for the Leafs. Bobrovsky across. Here's Luosterainen. Big hit by Matthews. Benoit. And that one is going to be touched by Lundell, so it's offside. Man, yeah, that... Joseph Woll thought I was coming out a little bit further to his left. Or, well, I guess it would be his right. And he overplays it. Off the blocker and in. Marner chips the puck down. Jones lifts it back right out. When the Leafs have scored 3, they're 54-4-2 so far. Well, I shouldn't say so far, but this season. McCabe plays it back. Benoit. Nyes will play it in. Jones off the boards and out. Nyes, he gets knocked off the puck, and now here comes the Panthers. At least forecheck hasn't been strong enough here in the second period. It was good in the first, but it's been a lot of dump ins, and now it's turned over. Here's Verhaeghe, gets around his man, and good job by Yarntok to come back. But now it's still in the zone. Here's Schmidt, shot goes wide. And it's up and out of play. I think that might have hit the post. So here's Verhaeghe, makes the play. Bennett gets it to Schmidt. Woll gets a piece of it. Woll just gets enough of it. It goes off the crossbar and out. Come on, guys. Let's get going here. And Nosek gets waived. Greer to take the draw against Lawton, and Panthers will win it. It's played down low. But Tanev able to take it away off the boards and out. Here's Lorentz, one-on-one with Kulikov. Lawton catching up. Lorentz shoots, stopped, rebound. Lorentz trying to put it in front. And the puck The puck might be in. Nosek is down as he crashed hard into the net. And there's just a scrum now. Now, is that puck in? I think that puck is in the net. Nosek's still down. He's just getting up. And there's a lot of pushing and shoving here. So I want to see, did that puck end up in the net? It was knocked off by Nosek, but I think it eventually got in. And so here's Yarncroke off the boards. And just a whiff by Gadjevich allows Lorenz to walk in. His shot is stopped, and he gets the second opportunity. And the puck does eventually go in, so here's Lorenz. Bobrovsky makes the save, but it does eventually go into the net. Yeah, right there, it's poked in. The question is, when did the whistle go? I think the whistle did go before it was poked in. Oh no, that puck wouldn't have went in. It would have gone to on the outside of the net. But like Nosek knocks the net off, whether he intentionally does it or not. I feel like that should be a power play. Like, doesn't really matter if Nosek goes into the net or not and is hurt or not. He knocks the net off. Whatever. The puck is out. The faceoff is outside of the zone. I guess maybe because the Leafs defense came into that scrum. Well, it's an icing call against the Panthers now, so it doesn't matter. In Gastown Arena, formerly when it's Center, they had Ottawa Senators merchandise. I see. That does make sense if they're affiliated with them. All right, so it's Matthews out there with Nylander and Marner. Nylander up on this first line here for the last minute 12. And that puck is won by the Panthers. Off the boards is Jones, and that's chipped out. Riley knocks it down in the neutral zone, so it's sent right back in by Carlo. Marchand on it first here. He goes around the net. Plays it past Marner. Now loose to Rynan, to Jones. Into the Leafs end. Marchand gets knocked down by Riley, and Riley comes away with the puck up ahead for Nylander. Nylander tried to get it off the boards, and that'll be offside as Jones knocked it down. "44 seconds left to go in the second period. Man. Panthers win that draw. Now it's red line and in. Nye's out there with Tavares and Holmberg. Barkov knocks it down in the neutral zone, sends it right back in. Wool out to play it. McCabe. Up to Holmberg. 20 seconds left to go as Holmberg enters the zone. Chipped in. Forsling in the corner. He fans on that pass. Holmberg cuts it off. He's trying to spin it in front and intercepted. The Panthers one last opportunity. Reinhart trying to chip it past Tanev. Tanev intercepts it. And that is going to do it for the second period. So a big second period as the Panthers come crashing in. There's going to be a lot of it pushing and shoving after that. Actually, not that much pushing and shoving. Oh, now it's breaking out. Now it's breaking out. Not a good second period there for the Leafs. They get a power play goal, but allow 2 in a minute and 4 seconds, and then a goal from the fourth line of the Panthers. That's a bad second period. Florida tactics injure the Leafs in themselves. Yeah, I guess so. Kind of what they're doing. Ugh. That's so tough. That's so tough. All right, let's get some puck going. Let's see. There we go. Nope. Service full. Hey, Rick. All right. Sorry about that. Maybe this one. Nope, not that one. Maybe. Okay, it's saying 9 out of 10, and then I click and it says 10 out of 10. That's just not true, though. Come on, man. How's Canada? It's not bad. You're meh? Alright, that's fair. Also, I'm the artist that did the... Oh, hey, Nathan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. I do, recognize your name now. Alright. Let's play some puck. Yeah, that concept was good. I liked it. Oh, I like spawned in with the puck on me. Oh gosh. Turnover. That was a bad clear by me. See if my team can clear it. Yeah, just get it out. Oh. You got it out for a second. Okay. Oh, no. Dude, the Leafs better have a better third period. I'm going to be peeved off. Want to make sure that get the NHL timer up so I can make sure that I'm not missing any of the game. By the way, I should have asked you earlier, but what's your favorite jersey design the St. Louis Blues have worn? My favorite is their 20. Well, it's either their 2016 Winter Classic or their 2023 Winter Classic. One of those two. I really like it a lot. 1967 style ones, yeah. Oh boy, I'm mad. Why boys, it started so good. Yeah, they had a really good start. But, I mean, you knew the Panthers were not going to go away easy. So, not ideal, though. Not ideal. They definitely need a much better third period. Oh, sorry. Don't want to get in your way. Yeah, it is. The good thing is they had a strong start, so that allowed them to not have a great second period. But yeah, that second period sucked. That was a real bad second period. They had, I felt like, no momentum for most of it. It was a lot of just Panthers. It's in. What the hell? Just exploded everybody. Also, by the way, I should mention, just keep the 1967 style until 1997. Interesting. Not a Leafs fan, but holy hell, that was a bad period. Yeah, it was not good. They, like, even when there was no goals being scored, they just were basically hemmed in the entire time. I felt like they had very minimal pressure. The only difference being the jersey starting in late 70s, early 80s, or switched to the CCM. I see. Interesting. Is that going in? No, it's going to go wide. Damn. Close, close. Close, close. Okay, fine. Chip it over my head. See if I care. Gonna get it out? You're gonna fumble the puck like I usually do? Yeah. That's exactly what he did. He was pulling to me. Well, now he just flings it. Jonathan Quick played with the Reading Royals and Manchester Monarchs from 2007 to 2009. I did not know that. Also switched to using mesh. Also switched to using the mesh and AirNet polyester. You really got like everything planned out. I like that. That's funny. That's very cool that you got like everything planned out. Oh, what a pass! Oh, what a block! That was sick. I'm coming out in the slot. What a pass! I got like nothing on that because it was on my backhand. That was a great pass though. Got no mustard on it. I got more mustard on that shot. Alright, you got it. Did you know the Leafs and Oilers generate the most revenue in the NHL? Do they actually both generate the most? I'm not surprised the Leafs are up there for sure. I'd expect the Rangers to be up there as well. I mean, I trust you if you say so. I just didn't know if you were being serious or not. I just watched your Mammoth Jersey video, and I agree. Fanatics is taking a step back from the 3D embroidery on 3 Prime Green, 1 Authentic Pro. 2 Pro is nice, but Prime Green MSC is gotcha level. Well, for the logos that they like, for the logos coming from the Prime Green to Authentic Pros, they're the same from what I've seen at least. I'm trying to remember if I have. Yeah, they're the same. Well, I'm trying to remember if I guess I technically don't have a made in Canada Leafs jersey, but yeah, they're so similar. Like they're very, very close, if not the exact same. It's the new logos that are different. I'm convinced the NHL will never manufacture a jersey like the Prime Green, so that's why I'm buying them for my birthday while they last. I mean, I still think the Authentic Pros right now are very good. Like, I think the Authentic Pros right now are great. Oh man, that was a hell of a pass. But I mean, we'll see how they continue. But right now, to me, the Authentic Pros are on the same level as the Prime Green. The only difference is the dimples. And some people care about that, others don't. I do think it's a lot more of, not really an issue, but I can see why it would be a problem for people with the made in Canada ones. With the Indo jerseys, I don't think it's that big of a deal. By the way, IMO, there was no need for the Blues to change their jerseys. 1984, 1967 style. Oh god, I was reading chat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they've had I don't mind when teams change it up, like, either way. I almost fucking put that into my own net. I almost Riley'd that. If the teams have had a jersey long enough, like, I'm fine with them changing it, which is why I'm fine with the Bruins changing their jerseys this offseason. What the fuck is this game? Chaos Fest? Yeah, it's, well, it was a very good first period for the Leafs, and then they fucking sucked in the second. Chat, everyone ready for the Chase and Robertson hat trick tonight? No, it's gonna be Rantanen V3. Rantanen V3 hat trick. He's showing me Reebok Edge jerseys from 2007, 2018. Next Leafs jersey will be a Nyes. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until he signs, but I do want a Nyes jersey really bad. Maybe 67 Patches can keep being stellar. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Patches jersey too. I really liked him. I've not been paying attention to this game at all. I've just been reading chat. My phone. Just making sure. 5:40 left. Okay. Isn't Miku doing that again? He's a Nate Dogg merchant anyways. Yeah, for sure. Definitely a Nate Dogg merchant. That's why he has fucking 2 Hatties back to back. What a move. He's in. Back at. What a goal. Oh, unbelievable. Sun Jin-woo. Look at this slick move on the defender. Connor McDavid on Jack Eichel. Making Pickard look like Stuart Skinner. That's basically what it was like. Although, I guess it would be Aiden Hill. Look like Stuart Skinner, but, you know, you understood what I was going there, right? You got what I was trying to say. What a pass. Ah, fucking shit. Ah. Don't look at me. It was out of my reach, man. If he does get another Hattie, will that be a record? Yeah, I think so. Because the only 2 players, there was only 2 players that got a hat trick in back-to-back games, right? It was like some guy from the 40s and Curry from 85, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I want a Pavel Bure jersey, 10 black Canucks jersey. Yeah, I wouldn't mind one too. I have a black skate jersey, but I wouldn't mind getting Bure on the back. If I was to get a player, that probably would be the only player that I would get. By the way, outside the Kings keeping their purple in their 1988 rebrand for the Gretzky trade, despite that they also keep black and silver. Also the bow tie logo. Nice. That's kind of close to what I want the Kings to do. 6 goals, like 14 total minutes of ice time for that guy. Normal stuff, yeah. Extremely normal. Extremely normal stuff. Just something that everyone does at one point. There's only 4 minutes left until the intermission is over, so I can't really play another round of puck. That's why I stopped playing, by the way. I guess I could have said that, but I didn't. Will I get a Mammoth jersey when they drop? If so, which one, home or away? No, I probably won't. I definitely won't get the away because I have the away from this season when they were the hockey club, and it's the same thing. And I think I'm too bitter to get a home jersey. I was very, very close actually to getting the Utah's inaugural season home jersey from this year, because I have the inaugural season patches, and I was going to get an authentic pro, but I'm like, do I really want to spend like $500 on a jersey that I don't particularly like? So far I've said no, but we'll see if that changes. It might. It honestly might. It's very, very close. Depends on if it's still there by the time I change my mind. Cannot express how sick it makes me that he's doing this. Yeah, I do feel real bad for you, Nick. I would be very unfortunate things. It would just, I would be having a bad time. I'd be having a bad time as well. That game 7. Ugh. if that were me, it would not. If that was me on stream, like if I was an Avs fan, oh, I don't know what I would do. By the way, I meant the fact that the Real King Gretzky era jerseys, black purple, is criminal. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Gretzky era jerseys for the Kings. My best friend is close to Marshall Dion. I have a bunch of his stuff autographed. That's sick. That's sweet. See if that, I don't even know if that Utah jersey is still available. Let's see. Okay. It is still available. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I do want it just because of the patches, but I don't think it's that great of a jersey. That's what is making it difficult for me. But we'll see. We'll see. Doug Gilmore is your neighbor. Holy shit. See him all the time? That's so sick. Holy. That's awesome. No, I do very much like the Kings Gretzky era look. Yeah, I know people do tend to like that look. I don't. Like, I know people loved the Reverse Retro 1.0, and as much as I do really like it, I much prefer the 2.0. Like, it's not even close. It is, like, in my opinion, the 2.0 is a million times better. There's a guy I know at work who's from Moldova, was on the USSR swim team. Met Burry's dad. That's cool. That's sick. Yeah, I know a guy who he was neighbors with the Kachucks when he was younger, but he like didn't really care that much about hockey. So when he told me that, I was like, wait, what? I was like, that's so sick. And he's like, yeah, I guess it's kind of cool. I'm like, god damn, really? The Kachucks? I was like, that's insane. All right, third period. We need a huge bounce back period from the Leafs because that was not a good second period. Yeah, at least getting basically dominated. You see a shell making athletic New Jerseys from 2019 to present. Also for the logo, I did remake the crown inside. The Chevy bow tie shape to make it more like the 1967 current style crowns. Huh, interesting. That's really cool that you can like have it like all planned down to everything. I know people who have made their own kind of leagues and stuff like that, but usually they stop at like the teams. They don't go into jersey details and stuff. How are you feeling? Can the Leafs win? I mean, they can, but they need to like actually start playing. If they play like they did in the second period, no, they're not going to. But let's see if this Matthews line can start playing like they did in the first, because it was not a great second period for them. Oh, it's puck comes in front, and it's just poked wide as Woll went out to play it, and it. I was looking at chat, and I think it took a weird bounce, came out in front, and Lundell almost capitalized on it. Holy fuck! Now Lorentz behind the net. I would love to see a goal from this fourth line. It's been good throughout most of these playoffs, but I would like to see an actual goal from them. And Riley takes down Reinhart, no call. That's lifted high in the air. How much money have you paid for a jersey? Minus $425 for 2024 jersey. Mostly because it was first MIC. I paid a decent amount for some. But usually Usually I don't spend very much on jerseys. Well, I usually try and keep it less than most people expect. Oh, that puck comes in front. Tavares tipped it on goal. Bobrovsky made the save. Now that puck will come offside. But yeah, for most of my jerseys, I do try and, I don't pay full price, right? Like that's basically barely pay full price for my jerseys. The only times that I've really paid full price for my jerseys is with like the reverse retro. So here's the puck. Oh, Wool just misses it. It goes off his stick, off his skate, and Lundell whips it wide. He wasn't ready for it, probably. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was from Wool. That's not a great one. Like I said, I was reading chat, so I thought it took a weird bounce off the boards, but no, Wool just fucking whiffed on it. Welcome back, by the way. HL making jerseys from 2018, or CCM jerseys from 2018 to present. Yeah, the quick lights. I do know that. Tanev was knocked down. He's able to get back up and play it to McCabe. McCabe turns the puck over to Nosek, though. That one back around. Jones keeps it in. McCabe, that puck comes in front and swept away. Holmberg for McMahon. McMahon will dump it in and go after it. McMahon on the forecheck. Now that puck sent to the front, tipped away by Mikkola. Lundell as that puck chipped out to center, and Leafs are changing. Fourth line out here for the Leafs. That puck stopped up. Carlo will get it right back in. Change your profile picture to crown inside my version of the Gretzky jerseys. That looks good. I really like that, Rick. That looks very nice. Carlo up. Now it's knocked down. Here comes the Panthers again. Nice stick there to poke that off of Verhaeghe. Lorentz trying to get it to Matthews. It's knocked away from him. Bennett works his way in. Here's Tkachuk with it. Back to the point. There's a shot. Stopped. It's loose in front. Wool sprawling. Reinhardt tries to lift it over Wool. He makes the save and holds on. Jesus. Ugh, fuck me, man. That one just gets past Carlo and a blast there. It goes off the pad of Wool, off of Ekman Larson, and Verhaeghe trying to hold on, wait for Wool to get out of position and trying to lift it over him, but Wool is able to make the save. Ugh, fuck me, man. Matthews line against the Lundell line. And puck not dropped. Hanna's gone to the dressing room. Fuck me, man. Now Marner will get the puck off the draw. Dumps it out. Matthews had that one taken away from him. Matthews trying to play it away from Lundell. Now Matthews gets a hold of it to Marner. Marner will trying to reverse, get away from the checking of Verhaeghe, sorry. Leafs making a change. Benoit to OEL. Now it's a lead pass for Tavares, who goes back in his own zone. Leafs close to too many men there. Leafs are just stuck in their own zone. Now they finally get it out. Pacioretty. I feel like Pacioretty hasn't been out there in a little bit. McMahon is out there right now with Tavares and Nylander. So unless they are changing up the lines. Nosek chips it out. Here's Gadjevich trying to work his way on Carlo. Carlo does get back. Nylander across for Carlo, and he'll dump it in. Domi's out there, so let's see this third line. Okay, Pacioretty is on the third line here. So the little swap there from Craig Berube to put Pacioretty. It worked last time they did this. Let's see if it works again. That will be an icing call against the Panthers. So here's the Gadjevich hit on Tanev. And I think that's... yeah, that's where he goes to the room. I didn't really see anything that... Tanev seemed fine on the ice, but it was after that shift he went to the room, so that's not great. He's taken 69 hits in these playoffs. Tanev has. Jeez. OEL able to hold the zone. Dumped in for Matthews. Matthews to the front. Marner can't grab a hold of that as he was checked. Riley up for Nyes. Nyes spin around the move. And then we'll get it down low for Matthews. Bank pass to the point, and OEL was not there, so goes all the way back into the Leaf zone. Wool out to play it. Bennett jumps on him, and Wool almost played it in the trapezoid. Close. Now Lawton up ahead for Nyes. Nyes behind the net. Trying to work his way around Forsling. Nyes gets it to Lawton. Wraps it around for McCabe. McCabe down low. Flops over the stick of Lawton. Now the Panthers are able to get it out. Yarncroke and a defenseman from the Panthers are going at it in the corner. Now here's Lawton with it. He skates up the ice, but he has to dump it in as Yarncroke and Ekblad were still going at each other. So Yarncroke was offside. It was Yarncroke and Ekblad. They were down in the corner for the entire time the puck was in the offensive zone for the Leafs, and then back in their defensive zone. Then it came right back to the offensive zone, and they were in the corner the entire time. That's like a solid, like probably 20 seconds. Ah, man. It's not looking great. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not looking fantastic. Not ideal, I would say. Not perfect. Could be better. A lot of things for the Leafs. Alex Turcotte played with the Ontario Reign from 2020 to 2024. Yeah, like just I feel like the Leafs forecheck, it started off well, but it hasn't been as effective for the past, like, basically period at this point. Like, how many shots have they got since the first period? Let's see here. They've gotten 6 shots since the first period. They had 4 in the second and have 2 so far. Not like the Panthers have a ton more. They have 10. But kind of the difference. Uh-oh. Tanev's not on the bench still. And the trainer just came out and gave a little talk to one of the Leafs assistant coaches, so that's worrisome. If Tanev's injured, that's going to blow really bad. All right. McMahon up there with the second line. Let's do something huge here, boys. Tavares wins the draw. Here's Riley. Shot. And stopped. Oh, and a little slash there by Rodriguez on Tavares. Outscored 12-8 in the third period in these playoffs. Now, they need a big third period here. The thing with that, though, is they've led going into the third period a lot in these playoffs. So that's a little bit of a skewed stat. Tavares does get waived. The Leafs have dominated the faceoff draw tonight. And all Leafs. And Nylander will win that. Riley across to Carlo. There's a shot, and that gets blocked. And now here's a chance for the Panthers. Rodriguez, 2-on-1 with Barkov. Rodriguez, nice play by Riley. Diving to poke check. And there's a shot by Rodriguez after a regroup by him. He holds on. Is Wool. That's a good play by Riley to bail out Carlo. Riley gets it across to Carlo. He tries to play at 5-0 on Rodriguez, who closes it. And then Riley does manage to sprawl out and get a stick on the puck. Please tell me why. All right. Bennett. That one will be redone. By the way, for the 90s will be very, very busy with rebrands. Much like the real NHL. That's fair. And Domi will win that draw. McCabe. To OEL. Tipped in by Domi. Domi on the forecheck here. And Holmberg leaves it there for Domi. Domi to the front! Stopped. Tried to send it in front again. Now comes back. And OEL can't hold the zone. Pontus Holmberg. He gets it to Riley. Up ahead. Here goes Domi. Domi peels back. And he gets checked. McCabe throws a big hit, but the puck comes out. Holmberg. Trying to force the puck into the zone. He's having some issues, and now he'll get off and make a change as the Leafs' first line comes out. That one sent all the way down. Lindell's going to beat out the... Oh, no. Wow. I thought Lindell was ahead of that, but they call icing. So it's a good forechecking line for the Leafs. Domi trying to cut to the front. He sent it off the side of the net, and then he centered it. But didn't get to Holmberg. With Minnesota and Boston, the first teams start updating their logo beginning in 1991, 1992, but unlike most teams, they only update their logos to make them more modern. See. Matthews wins the draw. Marner, he tried to get around the linesman was in his way. He was trying to get around the Florida player and the referee at the same time. That one's lifted high. Schmidt had that one tip out. OEL tried to get it around Marchand. He gets knocked down. Now Marner up ahead to Riley. Riley can't get it across to Matthews. Now here comes the Panthers. Luosterainen in one-on-one. Nyes does a good job getting back and checking the stick of Luosterainen so he doesn't get a shot away. Riley chips it down. It's going to be an icing call against the Leafs. Well, in 1992, Pittsburgh had their Oakland company. Well, Pittsburgh and Oakland had completely overhauled their looks, followed by Cincinnati, Calgary, Buffalo, and Cleveland in 1993. That is a lot of changes. That is a lot of changes. Florida wins that draw. Tavares able to stop the cycle. He gets hit high. Rodriguez, I think, got a lot of the head of Tavares there. Nylander was looking for a call. Comes to McMahon on the far boards here. There's Tanev. He is back out there. So it's good to see Tanev out on the ice again. Now Nylander with some speed, trying to bust his way through the D. He shoots, and that goes off the side of the net. Nylander with a little bit of speed cut his way through the D, and now it's played in. Yeah, Nylander he got a good opportunity there. I would have liked to see him actually score, but it's good to see at least a little bit of speed. In 2006, Chicago Blackhawks with the Norfolk Admirals. Interesting. I did not know that. Oh, it's turned over. Lawton trying to jump on the puck. He's not able to get to the front, but he's now a battle in the corner here. It's poked to the near side here. Greer. He was actually checked by Carlo as he was pinching. But now the other side will get cleared out. Benoit with a shot. And held on by Bobrovsky as the Panthers go after Benoit a bit. Just don't take a penalty, boys. So here's Rodriguez that comes in. Wow. He gets a lot ahead on Tavares. And then here's Nylander with his chance. He walks through a couple of D-men, but his shot just to the side of the net. Phoenix, Long Island, and Milwaukee in 1994. That's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of changes. It's only 4 years into the 90s. It is stressful. I would like them to be a little bit better, though. They've not been great in. I mean, they're starting to get a little bit better, starting to get a little bit more pressure, but I need McMahon to do something huge. I need McMahon to do something huge, man. My goat McMahon, come on. He's not been super noticeable in these playoffs. Yeah, well, you know, they might, but we still have 9 minutes, and they're only one shot away, so Leafs just need to start getting some pucks to the net. They need to do what they've been doing all series long, which is just going to the front and screening Bobrovsky and getting shots to the front. That's all they need to do. That's how they've scored the goals that they have. I mean, there's been a couple of rush chances and stuff, but a lot of it has been going to the front, screening Bobrovsky, getting in his eyes. It is just one shot. Yeah, it's only 5 shots combined in this third period so far for both teams. Well, that's what combined means, obviously. So the Leafs just need to start putting some pucks on goal. That one's tipped high, and it is going to be an icing call, so like Florida's fine, yeah. Shots are 3-2 in favor of the Leafs this period. 10 minutes in. It's exactly what the Panthers want. Leafs just need to start Panthers have only allowed 5 goals in the third period in these playoffs. That's not fantastic. Leafs in the zone. Riley on the forecheck. Matthews gathers up the free puck. Back for Martyr. Tip in front! And that gets blocked. Here's OEL. Down for Nyes. Nyes. And his pass intercepted by Marchand, but nice stick there. Matthews trying centering it. Riley with the shot blocker. Scores! Morgan! Riley banks it in! Off Bobrovsky! Off the Florida Panther defender! Pinball! Simple trigonometry! He knew what he was doing, for sure, 100%. Riley calculating it, seeing into the future. Off Bobrovsky, off of Jones in front. That's the one shot they needed. Just get it on goal. Get pucks to the net. That's what we were saying. Blinko. Tie game. That's a massive one. Let's go. And so the Leafs, who I thought had some issues, they get it tied up again. There's a shot tip save by Joseph Woll. He'll hold on. That's a big save by Joseph Woll. Because if the Panthers got that one right back, that is a huge deflating goal. Wow, that's a tip up high. I think that was by Rodriguez. Yeah, that was a tip up high, and Joseph Woll does a good job getting down. Game just got a little bit more intense, eh? Now Lawton wins the draw. OEL can't get it out. It's swung back behind the net. OEL trying the near side. Schmidt holds it. Bennett behind the net. Gets it Kachuk. Battled there with Benoit. Now Lawton is able to get it to Benoit. And the Leafs are able to break it out. Yarncroke tried to chip it in, but it goes off Schmidt and into the Florida bench. Yes, if you're watching, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. I appreciate it. It would help out a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I like how you Turnpike, I like how you're so much better at that than I am. I'm so bad at asking people to like and subscribe. I only do it when you say something. Yeah, I am a little shy, that's true. You're right. You've clocked me. Riley, back around for Carlo. Lead pass up ahead. Marner will tip it in. As Knives gets knocked down by Lindell. Carlo, off the boards. Ekblad. As he gets stopped up, he is able to get it down. Tanev blows a tire. He's able to dodge the check of Marchand. Now Tanev trying to spin away from Luosterainen. It's tipped to center, but Panthers right back. Leafs not able to get anything going after the goal here. Nylander works his way around his man. Now he gets into the zone. It's played away from him, but he's on the forecheck. Good job by Nylander tying up Mikkola. Now puck comes back to the point. And OEL was trying to make sure that he doesn't get caught, so Barkov gets tripped up, no call. I don't think they're going to call anything. Ooh, Benoit's pass deflects to Woll, who plays it to OEL. Lee pass up ahead, it's tipped down. So no ice. 2004 Flames had a minor league affiliate with the Noel Lock Monsters and Las Vegas Wranglers. That puck deflects up and out of play. Shots 20-22. Oh, that's such a big goal from Riley, but it's... they need to get some offensive zone time. They scored the goal at what, like 9 minutes? 8 something? And I don't know if they've been actually in the offensive zone since then. It's either been all defensive zone or neutral zone, or they've dumped it in. And it was one draw by the Panthers, tipped into the Leafs' end. Carlo takes the hit, but he's able to get it around. Panther player down as Wool holds on. It's Lindell. And I think the ref is saying it's a follow-through. I think Lindell got a high stick, but it looks like that was a follow-through. That was the motion the ref was given. That's what it looked like to me, at least. But the Leafs tie the game. Morgan Riley on a bank play. Ugh. I find it so weird. Well, like the fact that I hate that they have the start time for the second game. Like, it was supposed to start 17 minutes ago, and it hasn't even started yet. It's probably not going to start for another 3 minutes, and I mean, maybe even longer than that. I don't know. It's so annoying. Do. All right. So yeah, like I'm happy the Leafs tied it, but they're still getting outplayed. Riley, they're showing some Riley plays. That was a big poke check there on Rodriguez, and then yeah, the bank off Bobrovsky as Bobrovsky takes a look at Jones. '11 playoff goals since 2021, fourth among defensemen for Morgan Riley, who is just climbing the Leafs playoff goal list by defensemen. Well, he's not really climbing the list, but he's just putting himself further ahead as now he's the actual leader. Defensive zone draw for the Leafs. They managed to win it. And that puck still not out. Marner gets it to Matthews, who will play it back, at least kind of regrouping here. Marner. And that is played in by McCabe. Off the boards right in front of Bobrovsky, who kind of casually plays that. Pinch there by McCabe. He's able to knock it down. Now Jones. Good forecheck there by Marner, but that puck does end up coming out. And it's not enough for icing. Leafs making a change. Florida probably doing the same. McCabe, he almost passed it to Holmberg there, but I feel like McCabe didn't think Holmberg was ready for it. He's still holding on to it. Now he sends it to OEL. Off the boards, up ahead. Holmberg. It's Holmberg out there with Tavares and Nylander now. So McMahon was up there after Pacioretty. And Tavares' stick snaps in half as he was trying to move up into the offensive zone. No call. OEL can't dump it in. Now he does the second time, but it's stopped up by Forsling, so no offensive zone pressure. Bennett. He waits for his teammates and sends it across for Rodriguez. Benoit's there first. He plays it up ahead to Pacioretty, who banks it off the boards. Here's McMahon. McMahon with some speed, trying to work his way around Kulikov. Sends it in front, and good stick by Barkov. Now here comes the Panthers. There's a shot stopped. Rebound. It's loose. Gathered up by Domi. Now Leafs come the other way. Domi with some speed. Across the Riley shot. Off of Bobrovsky. Oh, McMahon takes a hard hit from Kulikov. Man, that was so close. I think that might have hit the crossbar as well, but I think Bobrovsky got most of it. I'm not sure. I'd have to look again. Now here comes the fourth line for the Leafs. Lawton takes a hit, but circles it around. Lorentz to the point. There's a shot. Tipped. Save. Rebound is loose. Cleared away by Bobrovsky. Good stick by him. Now the Panthers coming the other way. Gadjevich dumping it in. Greer can't come away with the puck. Ooh, Lorentz. He's down. Shaken up a bit. Yarncroke gets it to Tanev. Leafs going back and forth. It did hit the crossbar. Sometimes I can't hear it because I don't have the volume too loud. I don't have my volume too loud because if I have it loud enough and I'm hearing the announcers, then it fucks me up even more than even more than I already do. Like, I already sometimes have a little bit of difficulty with announcing. Since I'm still so new with it, or I don't do it so often, I should say. But yeah, it makes it so it's difficult to hear, because yeah, if I have it turned up louder, I would just get screwed up, for sure. So Riley takes the shot. Oh no, it just goes off the crossbar. Man. And then McCabe sends it down low, tipped in front, and just Bobrovsky makes the save, and that's an aggressive play by Bob to make sure he clears it himself, not trusting his defense to clear it. There's the pressure that I want from the Leafs. They need to keep that up. Puck in the defensive zone, sent in front off Wool. And Nylander will lift it high and out. 2009 Blues had minor league affiliate with Yora Rivermen and Alaska Aces. Never heard of that first team. Tanev to Tavares as a Panther had a broken stick, so it allows the Leafs to get out here, but Leafs don't get it deep, so they range back. Leafs making a change as Tanev slaps it on Bobrovsky. He plays it. He doesn't want the whistle. Oh, Pacioretty trips up his man. And that's going to be a penalty. Patches. Oh, Pacioretty. Pacioretty. Dude. Oh, Pacioretty, buddy. So it's sent on. Bobrovsky plays it. I mean, yeah, that's a trip. That is a trip. That is a trip. So, Leafs have to have a massive kill here. 1:47 left in the period. And now it's one back by the Panthers. Here's Verhaeghe down to Barkov. Tried to send it in front. It was blocked. And here's Marner with it. Marner trying to skate it away. Marner, a little bit of a chance. Sends it wide. Tried to get the bounce off the backboards. Tkachuk. Now trying to send it the other way. Here's Verhaeghe. Barkov trying to send it around. Blocked by McCabe. Tanev. It comes free for Marner. Marner, just get it out. Marner, get it out. And he is able to get it out. Doesn't get all the way down, though, so Leafs can't change. They do get one defenseman off, but that's it. Now it's back in. Tanev circles it back. Tkachuk. He's able to get it back to the point. 1 minute left to go. Barkov comes in, takes the shot, saved by Wool. And it ricochets back to the point, doesn't get out though. Held by Reinhardt. He'll send it around. Barkov on the near side here, sends it down low. Tkachuk, Barkov. For Tkachuk. Sends it, shot there, saved by Wool. Barkov, back to the point. Jones up high for Barkov. His shot blocked by Tanev. Comes back for Barkov, 30 seconds to go. Sent in front. Tied up in front was Tkachuk. He couldn't get a stick on it. Barkov on it once more. Here's Jones. To Reinhardt, across, it's fed. Matthews with the diving play gets it out. 17 seconds left to go as the puck is in the defensive zone for the Panthers. They'll have one last opportunity unless the Leafs can hold them up at the line here. Yarncroke able to play it out. And that will do it for regulation time. The Leafs managed to hold on for a bit there after a bad penalty. But power play's not over. There's still 13 seconds left. That will come. Oh, man, that goes off the post. Man. So 13 seconds left on this power play for the Panthers that will carry over into the overtime. But for the first time in this series, we'll have an overtime. The Leafs, of course, had 3 overtime games against the Senders, right? It was just 3. They won 2 for sure. Did they win all 3? I think they just won 2. Why am I forgetting? It was last round, bro. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's confirm. Yeah, okay, I was right. There was 3 overtime games in the first series. The Leafs won 2. There wasn't any overtime games for the Panthers, I don't believe. I believe all of those were regulation wins. Let me double check for them, though. Yeah, it was all regulation wins for the Panthers. So first time in these playoffs for the Panthers going to overtime, but the Leafs have done it a few times. Oilers all the way up, but I want to play Leafs for the Cup. That would be sweet, except for the Leafs winning it instead of the Oilers. That was too close. Breath fully held the entire time. Yeah. Just like the Oiler game last night. Hey, if that's the way it goes, I'll take that. As long as the Leafs are the Oilers, which in this case, I guess they wouldn't be, because Vegas came back and tied it. So maybe not. I don't want that. I will take OT. Yeah, I'll take OT after the game we played. That was not the best. Not the best game for the Leafs. Not their worst so far in these playoffs, but not the best. All right, let's change the period to third int. Oh boy. Playoff overtimes are always nerve-wracking. But man, when it feels good, yeah, it sure does. It sure does. Oh boy. Well, because we go back to puck. Nothing else to do. We love puck. I love puck, at least. I love puck. It's fun, even though I'm ass at it. Alright, let's see. Flavortown, sure, why not? Oh, Jesus. We'll go red team since they're down and the other team has the goalie. Even though I don't like going red team, because... Oof, Jesus. I don't like going red team because I'm Moondean, so don't like being in red. I'm just blocking him. Get the puck. I'm blocking him. You know, we're supposed to go in. Let's get to the front. Go to the front. I went to the front too hard. Usually I would recommend not just going inside of the net. Please tell me you went goalie. Please tell me you went goalie. You did not go to goalie. I'll play goalie. Why not? Why not? Might as well go goalie. Now I just get to watch minimap. 2004, Vancouver Canucks had a minor league affiliate with the Manitoba Moose and Columbia Inferno. Would you rather cut your hair if it was guaranteed? Oh, I would 100% cut my hair if it was guaranteed the Leafs would win. 100%. No question about it. My hair, theoretically. That's such a sick shot. I want to see this again, dude. What the hell? God damn. But yeah, in a heartbeat. My hair theoretically would grow back, hopefully. I have, to be honest with you, I've thought about cutting my hair. Not like super hard, but like a little bit. Not sure if I will. Probably not, but we'll see. Oh. Takes years to grow, man. I regret cutting my hair. I mean, my hair grows fairly quick. I mean, it has taken a long time to get to this length. Like, it's been 5 years. So, like, it has been a while, but my hair does go fairly quickly. I've cut my hair short before. Oh, how'd that not go in? But, I mean, obviously, to be fair, I guess the last time that I cut my hair short, I was also a lot younger, so. There is a slight part of me that, like, questions, you know, if I, like, went bald, would I just stay bald at that point because I'm 27? I mean, probably not. I don't really, like, none of my family members are bald, so I don't know if I really have that gene, but, I mean, it's possible. Could happen. Oh, it's tipped in front, save, rebound, oh, put wide, bro. Dallas is already down 2-0. Damn, really? Where am I in my net? I'm fucking far out. I need to challenge. Made the save, huge. I knew it was that fucking doctor. Yeah, it was Dr. Ass. I knew he was gonna fucking shoot from far out. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm like so far out of my crease, dude. Like, you seeing that shit right now? I'm so far out of my crease. God damn. Ah, it fucking squeezed through me. God damn. But yeah, I mean, like, even if I cut my hair and it never grew back again, if it was for a Leafs Cup, I would take that. I would go bald for the rest of my life for a Leafs Cup. I would take that. Yeah. We'd take those for sure. 100%. It would be the end of my YouTube career, though. No one would want to watch me if I'm bald. I'm just kidding. Well, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe that's true. I got money on the Jets, but Oilers all the way. Fuck the money. Yeah, that's fair. Jets are buzzing. Yeah, apparently. Ehlers and Velarde with the goals. Hats on forever, yeah. I mean, I already have basically a hat on like 24/7. The only time that I don't wear a hat is at work, and that's because they don't want me to wear a hat. So I wore a hat my first day, and they're like, "Don't do that." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's fair, I guess." That's understandable. Do I want to play? We'll just keep an eye on it. I gotta make sure that I don't go over here, but you should be okay. You should. Hopefully. I don't know. Maybe we'll leave a little early. Oh, huge! What a goal! Oh no, he missed it. Send it in front. Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh shit, fuck. God damn it, fuck, shit. Mess up, you're gonna mess up so bad. Ah! You fucking... I wonder if Blackhawks will hire a coach while I'm in Florida. Possible. Who do you want? Who do you want the Blackhawks to hire? Oh, fuck. Woodcroft? Honestly, fair. He did coach the Oilers pretty well for a while there. And I mean, even when he was fired, he was still, like, had a phenomenal record with the Oilers, so. Get it in. No, you missed it, bro. Come on, you're Ovechkin. You can't be missing those. Oh, just fucking sailed it, dude. Oh, put too much wood on it. God damn, dude. Oh, fuck me. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. No, dude, again. God damn. It was so hard to fucking see in my feet. Oh, I gotta fucking stop playing. I gotta go. Game starting soon. I gotta go. They're gonna think I'm leaving because I missed both.
On skip.
I missed 2 empty nets, which is fair. Partially because of that, but also because the game's starting soon. I gotta get here. I know you picked Dallas, Toronto for the finals, but you'd like to see Edmonton, Toronto instead. An all-Canadian matchup in the finals. Well, I actually picked I actually initially I picked the Capitals and Dallas in the finals. But my second chance bracket, I did pick the Leafs and Dallas in the finals. But yes, I'd be fine with the Oilers too. Hey, if the Leafs are in the finals, actually, I'm gonna be honest. It would depend. Like, okay, so Leafs are in the finals, and it depends on who they're facing. If the Leafs are in the finals and they win, I don't give a shit who they face. They can face Dallas. Actually, I would rather them face Edmonton and win. That would be my most favorable matchup. Then Dallas and win. Face Dallas and win. Then face Dallas and lose. And then face Edmonton and lose. That would be my ranking of my most desirable to my least desirable. If the Leafs face Edmonton and they lose, that's probably going to be fairly annoying. I'm going to be honest with you. The Edmonton fans, I think they're going to be a little annoying, which is understandable. But I might, I think it'll be a lot more annoying than if the Dallas wins against the Leafs. 2004 Sharks had a minor league affiliate with Cleveland Barons and Fresno Falcons. I see. Have you ever found any jerseys at a garage sale or anything like that? I haven't found any at a garage sale, but I don't go to too many garage sales. I found some at... Oh yeah, it is still the power play. I forgot about that for 13 seconds. Jones pinching here. McCabe is able to cut it off and get it out. Now Pacioretty out of the box and can't grab a hold of it, but Leafs do finish the kill. I'll finish your question in a second. Sorry. Want to make sure I don't miss shit. Nyes up ahead, just out of the reach of Nylander. Ekblad off the boards. And Riley, oh no, here comes the Panther shot, saved by Joseph Woll as Lundell jumped on that one. And a good glove save. Yes, I've not found any at a garage sale, but I haven't really looked too often at garage sales. I have found some at thrift stores. Not too many though. Like there are a few thrift stores in my area, but they don't get a ton of jerseys. And most of the ones that I find at a thrift store, they're not all that. They're pretty like basic ones. I found some, actually, a decent place to look is Princess Auto. It's not actually that great of a place to look, but it was a place that like I did not expect to have jerseys, was Princess Auto. But sometimes they do. Oh, and Nyes is offside there, so that gets called. I wish I was in Canada so I could get the Sportsnet broadcast, because TNT and ESPN are terrible. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm not too high on the Sportsnet ones either, so... Sportsnet are not always my favorite broadcasts. And puck. Leafs do manage to get it out, but it's sent right back in. Wool out to play it. And McCabe sends it around. Wool has to jump over that. Make sure it doesn't hit him. Nyes. Or Marner to Matthews. Matthews sends it back to Nyes. Nyes stopped up by Luosterainen. Now it's chipped out. Back in the neutral zone here. OEL with it. Lead pass up ahead. Nylander coming in. Here's William Nylander. Slows down. Shot there. And blockered away. Holmberg on the forecheck. Tavares battling for it there as well. Puck comes to the middle. And Marchand will play it off the boards and out. Carlo right back in. Holmberg on the forecheck again. He gets hit hard. As he always does. Riley to the front and goes off Holmberg. Back into the corner. Riley trying to send it back there. Goes wide. Yeah, just get it to the net for sure. Leafs, careful. Don't take a too many men call here. Panthers trying to work their way back in. It's poked away. Fourth line out for the Leafs. Lawton in behind the net. Sends it to Yarncroke. His shot. Oh, he gets hit hard. That was a high hit. He gets right back up, though. He's fine. Now, Leafs trying to step up, and puck does go back into the Leafs zone. Leafs will make a change. Yarncroke got hit hard, dude. But he got right back up. First line right back out there. Matthews in the corner. Sends it down for Marner to the point. Shot! And save by Bobrovsky. Now here's Bennett. Dude, he brings up that elbow. Come on, man. Marner gets it to OEL, who's at the top of the circle, actually. Defensive zone draw here. Matthews' line will stay out against the Barkov line. Matthews loses it to Barkov. Now, Reinhart lifts it high. Leafs try and knock it down, and Riley's on it first. He'll go off the boards, get it to Nyes. Nyes chips it in. Marner on the forecheck against Ekblad. That one passed up ahead to Reinhart. Behind Barkov. And it's chipped away from him, but following up is Forsling. Forsling doesn't get it deep. Matthews right back. Matthews gains the zone. Goes wide on Forsling as Marner's changing. Matthews holds on. His shot gets blocked. That will be cleared. And they say not enough for icing. McCabe has to play it quickly as Lindell was on the forecheck. Pacioretty had that one chipped high. So McMahon can't knock it down. Wool out to play it. Around the boards. It's Pacioretty in the chest as he tries to knock it down. Comes in front and played away. Now McMahon chips up ahead. Oh, and he couldn't follow up on that. It just got past him. Panthers had that one play away from them, but Nate Schmidt knocks it down. Now Nate Schmidt coming in. The shot and into the basket of Wool. He'll hold on. Maple Leafs selling their Made in Canada jerseys for $2.99 Canadian. That's a good deal. Yeah, I did see that. They're only selling it in person, though, not online. Online, I think they're still I think they're still 400 online. But yeah, I don't think they have too many of the small sizes left. I know they don't have any for the flip side jerseys. Those are all like, I think 56 and 58. And Tavares wins the draw, but Tkachuk on it first. Here's Verhaeghe with it, trying to work his way out front. Now goes around the corner. He gets tripped up. No call on the play. Still a battle behind the net. Nylander lifts the stick of Tkachuk, and now here comes Willie with Holmberg. He gets it across to Holmberg. Try to get it to Tavares, and that one intercepted. Now lead pass for Verhaeghe just out of his reach. But no icing because he's on it first. Riley trying to push him off the puck. Holmberg there to help him out. OEL chips it up ahead for Nylander just out of his reach. Nosek takes the puck away. Here comes Verhaeghe with it. And two Florida players get tripped up. No call. I'm a little shocked, to be honest. Lawton able to get it off the boards and out. That one is going to be an icing call against the Panthers. Leafs kind of get away with... Leafs get away with 3 chips there, I'm going to be honest. Is Domi any good? Domi is bad until he's good. Domi's weird. He is... There's a lot of times where he's just not doing a whole lot. Then he'll take a really bad penalty, and then he'll score an overtime goal. He's a enigma. He's a weird player, man. He's a weird player. Matthews. Ah, man. Nosek wins that draw. Matthews was so good on the draw, but he's lost a couple here in overtime. Now off the boards, and that does come out to center. McCabe, Tanev. And they'll get it right back in. Leafs on the forecheck. Marner trying to come away with it. It's in some skates, and Nosek either able to gather it up. Puck comes to the line. McCabe loses a stick. He has to run to the bench as Greer is on the forecheck. Benoit able to change for him, and now he's Benoit's going in on his own as the Leafs are changing. Leafs able to keep it in the zone. Lawton trying to work ways around his man, but puck comes out. And now Reinhart gets it in. That one hops over the stick of Wool. Now comes to the near side. It does go back to the neutral zone. Played right back in. Wool's not going to play that one. So now here come the Panthers. Rodriguez on it, trying to sift his way around Lawton. Rodriguez still on the puck, gets it to Reinhart. Reinhart to the point. There's a shot, and that's deflected into the corner off of a skate of Lawton, I believe. Barkov trying to turn and shoot, goes off the stick of Ekman Larsson up into the netting. I like the Islanders reverse retro Navy jersey from 2022. I think it's fine. It's an alright one. I would take Domi back for Bertuzzi. Yeah, I really didn't like Bertuzzi. I feel like I was one of the few people that really did not like Bertuzzi. I was never a fan of him, to be honest. Defensive zone draw, Tavares. He didn't really win it. That one comes back to the line. Holmberg managed to force it out. Nylander back for Holmberg. Holmberg in. Shot. Save there. Rebound. He couldn't jump on it. Holmberg had his stick held out of his hand, so he couldn't jump on the rebound. Tavares trying to get it back for Nylander. It's intercepted by Ekblad. Now that one played out. Riley tries to knock it down, and Leafs able to back check and get control of the puck. Riley telling Brando to get ready. Leafs make a change. Lead pass up ahead. They say no ice. Bobrovsky out to play it. He leaves it there for Schmidt. Comes around to the near or far side. McMahon on it first. Domi leaves it there for McMahon. Back for Domi. Sent it to the point. McCabe. Shot. Oh, and he puts it wide. Leafs hold the zone. They'll just have to play it in, and Bennett's going to get on that. Forechecking is McMahon. Allows Bennett to reverse. Get it to Kulikov, and Leafs elect to make a change. Probably smart. Now, pass up ahead. Schmidt. And that one goes off. Reinhart into the stands. Puck in stands. Very few things match the excitement level of watching your favorite sports team make a deep championship run, especially when they think they actually stand a chance. Also, what's one jersey you wish you had? Well, first of all, I don't know that feeling. Because the Leafs have never made a deep cup run in my lifetime. This is the most wins that I've seen the Leafs have in the playoffs. And it's 6. So it's not very deep. I will get to the jersey wish in a second when there's not play going on. Marner, he's the one. Marner's the only one back. Okay, Benoit, come back a little bit, help him out. Yeah, thank you. Benoit gets to the red line and dumps it in. Holmberg on the forecheck as the Leafs are making a change. Mikula sets a little pick there. That one missed the stick, so it's going to be an icing call against the... What? What do you mean? How's that not icing? Lundell now takes the puck away. Dude, that better not fucking cost us. Benoit speeds up ice here. Nylander shoots. Save there by Bobrovsky. What a fucking pass by Benoit. Nylander dumps it in. Holmberg. He does get it out front, but it's stolen away by Luosterainen. He dumps it in. Wool off the boards to Holmberg. Holmberg chips it up ahead. And that's dumped in by Yarncroak. Yarncroak going after Kulikov here. And Ekblad is the one that comes away with it. Here's Verhaeghe with some speed. He leaves it for Tkachuk. It's tipped in. Verhaeghe with a big hit on Riley. There's a shot. It's tipped, save, and it's loose. And McCabe will play it back to Wool. They want to make sure that... So here's Tavares sending it around. And fucking Benoit with just a... Oh, wow, what a knockdown by Nylander. And a right pad save. But what a play. By, like, just a lead pass by Benoit. And somehow Nylander knocks it down. I'll say my one jersey wish. I obviously have a lot, but my one jersey wish is for the Leafs to use their Reverse Retro 2.0 as a full-time home jersey and make an away jersey of that. That'd be my jersey wish. So fourth line out here for both teams, and that puck comes out, so the Panthers will have to tag up. Tanev sends it to McCabe. That one's tipped down into the zone. Gadjevich lays it out. Ooh, McCabe fanned on that pass. Now sent in front, and Gadjevich almost got a tip on that. Nylander back out there. Nylander coming up the ice with some speed. Makes his way around a couple defensemen. Sends it on goal. Saved by Bobrovsky. A little bit of a weak shot as he tried to work his way around all 5 Panther players. Now it's on the far side. It gets past a couple of players. Here's a chance for the Leafs. Nylander tried to send it across to Benoit. It was a good stick by Reinhardt, I believe. Now a long pass to Matthews. Here's Holmberg with it. One-on-one with Ekblad. He can't get around him. Matthews follows up. Save there by Bobrovsky. It's played in. Marchand had that one skip over his stick. Now Marner leaves it there for Matthews. Matthews coming in on the left side. Shot blocked there. Now he sends it to the far side. Carlo at the point. Just sends it down low for Matthews in the corner. Coming out to the circle. Shot by Carlo. Blocked in front. Now Marchand will chip it out. Careful of Lindell. Don't let him get around you, Carlo. And he doesn't. Marner helps him out. And his pass up ahead, it's deflected. Doesn't get to Matthews. Matthews will make a quick change. Kulikov across to Schmidt. He comes in. Tkachuk with it. Holds up at the line. Down low. That shot just goes through the goal crease as he was looking for that sharp angle opportunity. Bennett gets knocked down hard. Tkachuk out front. Goes to Bennett on the far side. His shot blocked in front. Bennett again. Leafs need to get out. Here comes Verhaeghe in front. It's poked away from him. And McMahon is able to chip it out. Is it going to be enough for icing? No, they say no icing. Lead pass up ahead to Tkachuk. It hops over his stick, and so he'll go change. Leafs made a couple of changes themselves. Help out your defensemen, guys. Make sure that they don't get caught here. Cabe. That one's tipped in. Tavares after it here. Picked up by Rodriguez. Pinched there by McCabe. It gets past him, and now Barkov with it. Barkov trying to work his way around. Holmberg. Save. Wool is down. It's loose on the side of the net. Nylander just trying to get it out, and he's able to do so. Jeez. Barkov with a drive to the net there. Now here's Reinhardt coming in on McCabe. He goes around. Saved by Wool. Rodriguez in the corner. He's trying to get away from the checking of Benoit. Back to the point. Forsling with it now. His shot goes high. Off the backboards. In front. Saved by Wool. And it was a quick whistle. Leafs get a little bit away with one there. They got a bit of a break. Reinhardt's not happy about that, and that's very understandable. So here's the odd man rush. Tavares down for McCabe, and that's a great stick by Reinhardt as Benoit was streaking on the far side. Here's Holmberg trying to work his way around Ekblad. He hits the back of his skate, but Matthews following up. He gets checked by Forsling, still gets a shot away. Bobrovsky with the right pad save, and then here's Barkov working his way around Holmberg. Joseph Woll shuts the door, and then there's the shot there off the backboards. Joseph Woll does jump on it, but it's loose. And that's where they call the play dead. And so we get a small break here, of course. Playoff overtime goals. Tavares with 3. Benoit, Domi, Nyes, Lawton, Matthews, Riley, and Tanev all with 1. Verhaeghe has 5. Marchand with 3. Tkachuk with 3. Reinhardt with 2. Oh, yeah, they just mentioned on the broadcast, I forgot. Of course, Tavares, he's had 2 overtime game-winning goals to send a team that has not made it to the second round, in a very long time. Against, on the Islanders, it was his overtime goal against the Panthers that brought them to the second round. And then, of course, with the Leafs, it was against the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2023. So 6:56 left to go in overtime. It's been back and forth. Both teams have had chances. Whew. Lundell line out against the Matthews line. Jones and Forsling have the most time on ice for the Panthers. Riley, McCabe for the Leafs. And that draw won by the Panthers. Mikkola sends it off the boards. Now here's Marchand on it. Plays it back to the point. Jones down for Marchand. It missed him. Matthews then on the puck and loose to Rynan. Was trying to jump on that wall. Able to get there first. So comes off the boards and Matthews just fans on it twice. Jesus, buddy. Oh. And one draw by Reinhardt. Matthews loses it again. Rodriguez shot off the shin pads of McCabe. There's a battle in the corner. Matthews gets it up ahead to Nyes. Now Nyes through the center ice. He'll chip it in. It's going to be an icing, though. Yeah, he did not hit the red line, so another defensive zone draw. Nyes just didn't quite hit center ice. He was getting pressured by John. I mean, he didn't get to the red line. They're usually pretty lenient with that kind of stuff, but he didn't get there. Matthews will take a warning to delay as McCabe is out there for 1:34. Dude, Matthews loses the draw again. There's a shot off the draw, blocked. And Marner off the boards and out. Nyes with a chance. Matthew Nyes in! Backhand save by Bobrovsky. Now Rodriguez the other way. He stops up. Waits for his teammates. Rodriguez shoots. Goes off the backside of Barkov. Nyes, he didn't really have... He was getting cut off by Ekblad. Didn't have a clear path to net. Bennett. Now that's played in deep. Tkachuk after it. Benoit checks him and Holmberg will clear it. That puck hits the linesman. Nylander trying to jump on that. He left it for Holmberg. Wasn't able to play it in, but Nylander steals it back. Holmberg for Nylander. Nylander gets knocked down. Now Bennett comes back the other way. Verhaeghe shot. Left pad save. Bennett with it again. Comes out high. Here's Mikkola Kulikov with a shot. That goes high. Bennett, his shot. And that one hits a body in front. Tavares able to stop the cycle, but Verhaeghe knocks it down. That puck comes to Kulikov. Kulikov down low. Carlo drops his stick. Comes back for Kulikov. Here's Schmidt. Fakes the shot. Back for Kulikov. Schmidt again. He comes down low. There's a shot by Verhaeghe. Goes wide. Kulikov. Now Marchand with it. Marchand cutting across the middle. Tip, scores! Florida gets the goal in overtime, and I think it's Marchand, motherfucker. It does look like it's Marchand's goal. It deflects in. Wool doesn't see it. God, why did Boston trade Marchand to Florida? Why did Boston trade Marchand to Florida? Why did Boston trade Marchand to Florida? Fuck that team. I hate them. Even when we're not playing Boston, I still hate them. God. The Leafs have been out there for a while. And Marchand goes around. It goes off Riley and in. So Riley, with the tying goal, he bounced it off of a Florida player and in. And now the game-winning goal goes off Riley. I mean, whatever. Dude, I hate Marchand so much. I hate Marchand so much, man. I hate Boston so much. Well, we knew it wasn't going to be easy. I did not think the Leafs were going to get a sweep. I'm hoping for a split, which means that the Leafs do need to win Game 4. But yeah, I didn't think the Leafs were gonna. I didn't think the Leafs were gonna. They're gonna sweep the Panthers. That would have been so unreal if they did. So it's not surprising that the Panthers do end up taking a game off the Leafs. Honestly, not their best game. Another thing that you can take away from that is the Leafs did not play their best game, and they brought it to overtime. It was close. Great job tonight with your broadcasting skills. Stay ready for the call-up. Yeah, I'm expecting a call-up for sure. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. There's another 2-day break between games 4 and 5. Yeah, I did see that. I mean, not really surprised, but it is a little surprising that they didn't do a 4-day break or a 2-day break in between game 2 and 3 so they could have a game on Saturday night, but they didn't. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, realistically, well, we just need to make sure we win our home games. That's what we need to do. We just need to make sure we win our home games. I would really like for them to win Game 4, though. It would be nice. But yeah, expecting the Leafs to sweep the Panthers is not realistic. They didn't even sweep the Senators, so I don't think we need to win Game 4, but it would be very nice. It would be very nice. It would be very helpful as well, because then Florida would have the momentum. But like I said, as long as you win at home, you just gotta win at home. You're a Wild fan from Germany. Interesting. How did you become a Wild fan from Germany? Yeah, they just gotta win at home. But I would really love for a game. I really wanted them to win tonight, man. Especially on my drive home, there was so much traffic. It was pissing me off, and I was like, Man, I just want the Leafs to win tonight. They got close. And yeah, it's just a weird bounce. It's fucking Marchand. God, I hate Marchand, bro. That rat, dude. I hate that rat. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm going to end it here. I appreciate everybody watching. Let's take one quick look at the Dallas Stars and Jets game. It's an intermission. Jets are up 2-0 still. Yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very, very much.